We are here. Bienvenido a Esports de Marywood. Welcome everybody to Marywood Esports. How are we feeling today? It is the grand finals. Spoopy, how you feeling?
I am feeling quite proud today, honestly, to be here. So we
True.
are very, very, very proud to be here because it is the grand finals for Marywood Green, and it's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big
Oh
one
yeah.
today.
I am super excited, super happy that we're here. This is very exciting. I know the players are they're a little bit they're
Probably,
trying their best to
no
keep calm.
pre-game
That's
jitters.
what they're doing.
Pre-game jitters.
Yeah, we got a little
I
bit
mean,
of
it's
everything going
fair.
on. But there's a
It's
there's a
completely
live
fair.
camera now. They are currently in the lobby. Um and I think they might be waiting for me.
Probably,
No, they're not.
but
All right.
oh,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
but
We are ready to go.
I was gonna say, I completely understand those pre-game jitters. I mean, it is a not great thing to go through, especially when you're in such a big game as the grand finals, or even in nationals as well. Any of the
Yeah.
national games too. It is an insanely big stage. It is a big opportunity to put Marywood on the map as a foundational esports program, and it is honestly a big, big, big stage for this. So I definitely understand where the pregame jitters are gonna kind of take effect. Hopefully, though, Marywood will be able to persevere through it and be able to kind of start off really strong here in this grand finals.
Yeah. Oh, I am super excited. And we just got a map pick in here. And we
Beautiful.
are going to Lijiang Tower.
Makes a lot of sense. Makes a
Yeah,
lot
I'm
of
not
sense.
surprised in the slightest. I'm pretty sure that
Nope.
they had this planned a
I
million years
I have a
ago.
feeling.
And
Yeah,
I
I
think we
mean,
are
it's
also getting
just
bands in.
inescapable.
Sorry to
Ooh.
interrupt you there, but we are getting our
Oh, you're good.
bands in. We have banned Reaper. Okay.
Okay. That's an interesting choice. I'm assuming someone on the opposing team probably mains Reaper a lot, if I were to take
Mm-hmm.
a guess. So I'm assuming that's why they're trying to cut that off.
Oh, and then we have the other ban, UDES, who we're going up against today,
Hmm.
has banned Junker Queen.
Got it. But
Mm-hmm.
to be fair, if we flash back to the semifinals, which was only Friday,
Yeah.
so it wasn't that long ago, the opposing team did the same thing in the first map. They banned Junker Queen on Marywood here, and they
Yeah.
came up with a Zarya comp basically, and it kind of easily swept through that first map. So I will have to see if they end up going with the same comp here for Lijiang, because it worked well for them last time. They were able to win like the two maps pretty easily. I think the first one was a lot closer, but the second one they were able to at least control really easily.
Yeah. I'm hoping to see a good game here today. I want to see good fights by all. We might probably be seeing our Zarya Vendetta comp that we are so used to. But they are
Mm-hmm.
readying up here. One last note before we start. If you haven't noticed, since today is the finals, it is best of 7 instead of best of 5.
Yes.
So for our audience, no matter what, we'll be seeing 4 games instead of our usual 3. So it is first to 4 instead of first to 3. But everybody's readying up here, and we are about to get in the Lijiang Tower. Spoopy, what are you excited to see this game?
I am honestly just excited to see how well Marywood is going to be able to kind of start off with that strong lead. Because again,
Yeah.
sometimes you can get off to a really bad start, and that could just kind of sway everything from the rest of the match. So if they can start off strong here, get a nice win on Lijiang, take this map, they'll be in a good, comfortable position, and they'll be able to kind of do what they can to mediate that lead that they have.
Yeah. Oh boy, I feel I am.
I feel it. It's there's going to be a lot of pregame jitters in the air, especially before we even get things kicked off. But yeah, as you said, I would expect they do the Zarya comp. I would expect the Zarya Vendetta, especially since they did not ban Zarya Vendetta or any of the characters that are very detrimental for it. So I would definitely see Mason pull out the Vendetta. And there it is. And we're getting, we are getting the Zarya comp. So we're going to be seeing Zarya, Vendetta. We are going to be seeing Hitscan. I forget his name usually, so I just Hitscan.
Oh, and not Emery, but Emery. Something
Emery.
Like that.
Okay.
Fire guy.
Emery. Got it.
Is he a fire guy?
I got it.
No, there's fire.
He's like a cyborg. He's a cyborg apparently.
Yeah.
So
we'll do him with the DPS.
But anyways, we got Lucio and Kiri as well, which is a staple. I mean, the other team's copying. The other team has a sim TP, I think, and they might have already TP'd in, and I think they did. Yes, they did. And they have a Doom Kiri Tracer. Ooh, that's going to be an interesting comp. So it's probably a little bit of a dive comp to try and go for Marywood's backline. But Marywood will strike first as they take down one of their DPS. Tracer is going to recall here. The Lucio's trying to go for the boops on the side. Does not work for EDES. And it looks like Marywood's going to get back the point pretty simply, as it looks like UDES kind of backed off there after the Lucio kill. So it looks like Marywood, even despite UDES getting that like kind of TP in there, Marywood's able to take it before they're even able to get a percentage point here. And unfortunately, there goes Downpour as Doomfist is going to dive right on him. It looked like they're kind of split here, as Doomfist is kind of on the enemy team on our Zarya right now. If I were Marywood, I would definitely try to kind of figure out where they're going to focus, because right now they're kind of all split. They're kind of focused on too many things at once. Because you had the Doom in the back, you had the Lucio. Doomfist. Exactly. And that's the hard part about Doom, is figuring out how much do you want to like focus on him compared to the rest of the team. Because sometimes focusing on him fully is great, but other times it's not great, and it could charge him up, and then he could absolutely just wreak havoc on your team. So,
and it doesn't help that he can jump to from wherever he wants, pretty much.
Yes. Ooh, but they're able to get down again. Emery. It looks like though we traded as our Emery goes down. Lucio is low. They do get the Lucio here, so they're without a Lucio. They're also without Kiri, so they're without the supports. But unfortunately, Zarya gets stick here. Are they going to be able to
take this fight, though?
I think they might be able to. It does not look like it, though. Lucio's just going to try and get out of there at this point. It looks like Tracer's going to try and track him down. Unable to, as Lucio's able to get out here without staggering. It is looking like it's going to be a close one here on this first map. They're able to get some kills here on, Emery. They're able to get some kills on the Lucio, but they're really struggling right now with the Tracer and the Doom comp right now, where they're kind of just not being able to kill them in enough time. But we do get an early kill on Lucio, so that beat that he has will not come out. It looks like we're also going to use our Emery ult to kill the other Emery. And it looks like I think Doom ulted here, but I don't think anything came out of that.
Yeah,
as we will get a kill on Kiri here. Yeah, no, I don't think anything amounted from that Doom ult. So it kind of was just a little bit of a waste for the other enemy team. But Marywood, even with the 2 ults they just used, they did manage to keep 3 ults here. Compared to UDES, which they will have 3, it looks like. But they originally had only 2 left after that fight. They will use Kiri Rush here. Are we going to see a beat? I have no idea. I think we're going to be waiting on the beat here. Good grab. Good grab to keep the Doom in check and out of the Kiri range. That is a beautiful play there by Faintest. They have the advantage right now, as they are just going to try and hold on to this point. Good hold by the Lucio to keep his beat even through all of that, as it was not detrimental for him to use his beat there. As now we will have a beat off, basically, between the 2 Lucios. Yeah, it depends on who gets the better one. And it looks like they're going to get the better beat. They are going to get the better beat here. But will Marywood still be able to do something with it? They might be able to get the Lucio here. I have no idea. They will, and they might get the Doom here if they're able to put enough into him. They won't, as Kiri was feeding right into him. Again, it was just a little bit early on that Lucio beat. Just a little bit early for that Lucio beat. If it was just a little bit later, they might have been able to time it at the right time and be able to outlast that fight. But Marywood still has time. Again, either side does not have that many ults. UDES only has Doom ult right now, but Marywood will have a Kiri rush here, and they probably will get the Emery ult in enough time to be able to try and touch this point. So they will get one more team fight here probably. It's just, will they be able to do anything with it? Unfortunately, Kiri goes down here, and so does our Lucio. And, folks, it is not looking too good right now, as, I don't know, I think Vendetta's going to try and get a touch here. Actually, Vendetta might try to go for a touch here. No, but it kind of works, as they do get a touch somehow. They're going to get a rush off. Wait a minute, we're not out of this. There goes Kiri, there goes Emery. We're not done yet. Lucio is also about to get down here. Now they just need to get this Meteor Strike done with. They're out of Meteor Strike. We have our Emery popped. We are not done yet. We're not done yet.
We're not done yet.
We're in overtime. And Marywood will somehow come back and win this map. That was insanely impressive. A last-minute touch by Mason by a thread was able to somehow scratch away through this first map on Li Jing. What a great I'm sorry. What a great play. Oh my gosh. I almost said it, but that was insane. Sorry, the emotion.
The comeback of the century was crazy here. That touch was nuts, and you couldn't have heard it from here, but there was a bunch of hooting and hollering of excitement going on here. That is the first round to Marywood. Now they can't get too excited yet because they have to get it twice here.
No, they cannot.
Oh, we are excited. And we're going in with Winston.
We are going in with the Winston play, it looks like. It seems like it was working, so they're going to kind of stick with it, see what happens. It looks like we also opted for the Tracers to kind of go for a Tracer 1v1. They do get Emery. They do get Doom here. They are starting off insanely strong right now. That's how we do it at Marywood University, folks.
Yes.
They are absolutely starting off strong here on map 2. That is how you do it right there. That is 5 kills. Actually, I think that's 4, but you know what? That was a quick fight, and that's how you shut that down.
I want to see this momentum.
And it looks like we're going to go in to try and make sure that our Tracer does not get down here. I think this is a great comp for this because Winston's able to get in and get out of the Doomfist's punch. So it's honestly a smart play here by Marywood. As we are going to see a shift with Mason. He is currently playing Tracer, it looks like. So he's going to go for the Tracer 1v1. No, because he's going to go for the Tracer 1v1. No, but it is working out really well as they're not going to be able to control this Tracer play at the moment. As he's able to get 2 right there. And it is a really good fight so far. As Marywood is kind of controlling it right now, they might be able to get the kill on Doomfist. And they will get the kill on Doomfist. And they get the kill on Lucio. And the kill on Tracer. Right now, Marywood is on a tear to begin this matchup. They are currently setting the pace. They are setting the pace for what UDES has to do here to be able to take this from Marywood. But right now, Marywood is on a hot one.
Oh, yeah. They are. Oh, my goodness. They're 63%. They are hoping to get...
And there's a kill on Emery. There's going to be a kill maybe on Lucio here. Yeah, there's a kill on Kiri. There's a kill on Lucio. And there's a kill on Tracer. We are absolutely seeing some dominant force. There may be even a kill here on Doom. It doesn't look like it. He is able to get out here. And now UDES is on the back foot here. They are switching up comp. They are going Torb Brig now.
Wow.
As they are just trying to get something going here. They are going to use Kiri Rush, but Kiri dies immediately. Their Doom is just going to punch into nothing. They are going to use Kiri Rush, but it does not matter as we're going to get a kill on Brig. We're going to get a kill on Torb. We're going to get a kill on, I think, this Tracer. Yes, we do. Its Doom is still up. He's still a threat. But he doesn't have anything. Kiri is alive. They should focus on that Kiri. And they will. Kiri is going to go down. Doom is not too far.
Now Lucio's back.
The Doom is kind of carrying them right now, keeping them in this battle for UDES. And it looks like they are still somehow in this. There goes the Doom, finally. We are going to see that Venture comes down here, and it looks like Tracer will also be next up, and Lucio, and Marywood will win the first map.
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Wow! That was amazing. The first map goes to Marywood. Oh, but the play goes to the Doom. And that's all right. This is what we like to see. Wow, that was an amazing play by Marywood.
Insane. Insane plays. I mean, I thought the first map of Li Zhang, I thought for a second, oh no,
I was so nervous.
This is going to be possibly a close one. But the play by Mason to get on the point, the play by Lucio to be able to touch, the play to get the Kiri rush off at that point, it was insane by Marywood
so
to somehow come back in overtime and win that somehow, even through all of that turmoil.
To clutch it right at the end there, and they had the comeback of the century. That was insane.
Absolutely insane.
Man, we are back to some serious faces here as they are getting ready for map 2. We have no idea what map we are going to be on as USDS. Is it UDES? UDES. I'm just going to say UDES.
UDES. UDES, yeah.
UDES gets the map pick this game.
Yeah.
Since they lost the last one. So, unsure. They do have their theories, but we are unsure what they are officially picking. But, wow, that was such a good map.
That was a good map. And again, Li Zhang has always been a staple of Marywood Esports. It has always been the go-to map for Marywood to get things started. I would say that I think we've had a very positive, very insanely positive record when we play on this map. So It was such a great start for Marywood here. And they took all the momentum. You could tell right after they got that overtime and we get right into the next map, they full charged the other team and basically took that first point with ease.
Do you want to watch it here? Yeah. We got Jack in here.
Oh my gosh, we have Jack in the building. I love it.
We have Jack, but we also have the map pick for today. Are you ready for it?
What's the map?
We are going to Midtown.
Oh, Midtown. Okay.
Yes, a map that we have not seen in a
while. That's insane. Okay, Midtown. Now, Midtown, I will say, it is a little bit of a struggle for Marywood at times over the years. Ever since we have been introduced to Midtown, it is a struggle map for us. We usually are very mixy-washy on that map, so we're going to have to see what Marywood does here. Now, it does do well with dive on attack, so if Marywood plays a dive, they will be able to do well on attack here, as they were doing on Li Zhang. Now, when it comes to defense, that's a whole different story. That's where we usually struggle a little bit, is on the defense side of things. So we will have to see what Marywood's going to pull out here for defense. Whatever is going to happen.
But we do have our first ban in.
Go for it.
Udes banned Vendetta. Which
that's okay.
It's kind of scary.
Honestly, a little bit scary.
No, it's scary, but because the Vendetta Zarya comp is their bread and butter.
Go-to.
It is their strongest comp that they have. But we saw a really good Winston Tracer comp in the last map, but that might have been because it was close quarters. Midtown is very open of a map. So we're unsure exactly what's going on. And we just banned Sigma.
Sigma makes sense because Sigma is great for defense. And I'm assuming they did their scouting and they assumed that their tank probably does play Sigma. So they probably did their scouting. They probably did a very good educated guess here. And they are probably assuming that when UDES goes on defense, they are going to pull out the Sigma here. So they would have pulled the Sigma. So we'll have to see what UDES does. I think Marywood on attack will pull out the Winston comp again. I have a feeling they might try to do the Winston Tracer comp. They're going to try and dive on that backline again like they were doing on Li Zhang. And it worked really well when they did it, so we'll have to see how well it works on Midtown. again, Midtown's a very wishy-washy map for us, so we're gonna have to see how it plays out for Marywood.
And it's
but,
another map for the nerve-wracking everything, just everything. Everything's scary.
If I'm gonna say this, if Marywood is able to come out of this and win this map, this is going to be an insane morale booster for them, because again, if they're able to if they are able to win on a map that they struggle at sometimes, that's a huge morale booster for the rest of the maps, and that would be a huge momentum booster to be able to be up 2-0 in the finals, to be able to possibly take this home. So we'll have to see how Midtown works. We'll have to see how they go into it, and we'll see how well they are able to defend it as well. We're going to just have to see. Oh, gosh, I'm going to take a quick water drink after that.
Yeah, that's a good one. We just got news also that Udez is on attack first. So we are defending first. Which, it could go either way. It doesn't really matter who plays what first. The only thing that matters is if we're on the left or the right side of the scoreboard.
pretty much. Pretty much. I think they have to try, if they want to possibly have a good attack here, they need to have a good defense. If they don't have a strong defense, it's going to make it a lot harder to have a strong attack, especially with all that pressure of being able to have a strong attack. So hopefully Marywood can kind of set the pace, defend it well, and hopefully maybe stop them within a decent amount of time and at a decent point. So we'll have to see what Marywood is able to do here. I'm going to say comp-wise, I don't know what they're going to run here. I don't think they're going to be able to run the Zarya comp now.
I'm kind of wondering.
I don't think they will be able to. Especially on defense, they won't be able to run the Zarya comp because it's not that great long range like that. I'm assuming they have a kind of like anti-dive comp, I would assume, to prevent any dive.
Like we could be running Reaper this time. I know Downpour does.
We could
play that.
We could
not on occasion. I'm pretty sure he does play that, period. But we are jumping on into the game here. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I want to see this.
Same here. we are ready.
All right.
Woo, we're still on the
Midtown
left side, Maya.
All right, let's see. Now, let's see what comp we're going to build for this map. Yeah, this map is a very weird map. The first point is insanely narrow when you can kind of go either under, you can go around because there's like a little entrance on the side, or you can go up on the bus. Those are really your only choices. You can go over it technically if you're a dive character or a fly character, but there's literally one passage, or you go on top there, but it's very easily defendable if you have a strong defense.
Yeah.
And that does look like a decent defense comp. They're going to go with Domina. Is that Iari? Yeah, they're going to go Iari, Kiri, Domina, Venture, and Torb. Torb is good for defense. I will agree for that.
Don't know what the strat is here, if we're being completely honest.
Domina makes sense because shield.
That
makes a lot of sense.
I'm mainly confused with the Illari and Torb. That's what I'm.
I think Illari is for that. They might be trying to go for like a bunker.
Illari's good for defense. I could see that.
Yeah.
With her pylon and everything.
Very, very good for defense with that pylon, especially if you're able to put it correctly, which that's a decent spot. So that's okay. So we're gonna see they are pulling out the Doom. It looks like they have. I don't remember that support's name, but it's okay. We'll call him Waterboy. Oyang. Okay.
Waterboy.
So yeah, we have Oyang, we have Bap, we have. They also have Venture. They also have Sojourn, and they have Doomfist. So they are running like a hybrid. It looks like for UDES. I mean, we're kind of running a hybrid too. They are able to get a kill on Venture here. Very good there. We'll see what they do. It looks like Venture's going to try and go in the middle here.
For it.
Yeah, I might as well, as they are going to get a kill on Bap in the back line. Now, will Marywood be able to recoup here? I have no idea. We'll have to see what they end up doing here. It looks like they are snapping off the Doomfist a little bit. He is behind enemy lines right now. It looks like we're kind of backing off to kind of retouch. Yeah. We did switch to the Winston, it looks like, which makes sense for the Doom. I think they were just not expecting the Doom. So I'm assuming they just wanted to kind of play it out with Domina, see who they pick, and then they would take it from there. So honestly, smart kind of decision there.
Fury goes down.
It looks like we're kind of just at this point, just kind of trying to stall to see if we can hold this point a little bit longer. And that's, I think, what we're trying to do here. I think we're trying to stall this point as long as we can, be able to do something.
Oh!
And they will get a kill on Doom. Down. That is very important. That is very important. They are going to get the kill on BAP as well. I think they will. They should be able to get this kill on BAP. They will probably get... No, they won't. Venture gets a kill. Ooh, that is not good. They were able to kind of come back a little bit there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it looks like Marywood will back off.
Yeah, I don't think they're looking to touch here. They're going to defend here, and we get back to the Lucio pick.
Yeah, I think we're right now just going for like a semi-dive comp at this point. We're just kind of looking to kind of apply a little bit of pressure to that Doom to get him out early, and then from there we can just dive onto the rest of the line.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we're doing here. It looks like we're rushing early, and we get 2, we get 3. Are we going to get another one? Are we going to get this Doom for a stagger? He's going to ult to get out, it looks like.
No,
but he's behind enemy lines. He will get out of there, though. Very close to killing. It looks like Venture's going to stay up top for the ult. Yeah, but I think the Doom, the Doom did see it. But it doesn't matter because they're going on the back line. Right there, they get a kill on BAP. Honestly, good value there to get the kill on BAP. So it looks like Marywood's kind of stuck in the spawn area for UDES for whatever reason. And it looks like now they're just kind of playing survival at this point, trying to back off and make sure that they keep themselves kind of away from being staggered. They will, unfortunately, get another kill on Venture here, and they're trying to stagger right now, it looks like, even though the point is really far behind. They are right now trying to look for some staggers.
Yeah, and we're switching back to more of our usual comp that we're seeing here. Slowly but surely. Like it. We're getting our Emery back. We got, I don't know. I know, but we're slowly but surely.
We have Emery, we have Lucio, we have Fury, and we have Winston. It's just a little bit different because Venture's kind of
not let them touch the second save point.
Yes, I think that is kind of what we have to go for. If they touch that, they have a lot of time to be able to get that last point.
Yeah.
So if they're able to at least prevent this and make it a little bit easier to kind of just worry about it, as Sojourn gets knocked out here by Winston, they are going to be able to do some damage on this point. We do get a beat, very good beat there to keep our Winston up, and we get a kill on BAP. We don't know where that Doom went. I think he just went away.
Found him.
It looks like he's going to try and prevent the Doom of getting out, or the Venture, but unfortunately they both get out. As Marywood, again, is just trying to play good defense at this point, prevent the touch for the second point. If they're able to do this, if they are able to prevent a touch for the second point, this would give them a good position because they have a lot of time to be able to get to that point. So we'll see how they handle this. It looks like they are going to get a kill on Venture. Good kill by Venture there on Venture. Ventureception right there, as we do get a nice kill there by Maynut. As it looks like they're going to be trying to coordinate a jump here. It looks like Doomfist went a little bit behind as they're going to get a jump on. It looks like they are going to get Ouyang here. Now they're going to be jumping on the BAP. Will they get anything out of it? They won't. Just a little bit off there. Would have had the kill on Doom. He just got away a little bit fast. It looks like they might get... They're just going to go right back and reset. Honestly, really strong so far from this bridge point that they've been playing so far. Very good job by Marywood to hold it right now. But they have to be smart with their ults, because guess what? UDES basically has all of their ults. So they have to play this really, really smart. If they can get an early kill here, it would help out a lot. There's the Meteor Strike. We're going to be
seeing an Akiri ult quick here.
Not yet, it looks like. They're trying to hold it as long as they can. It looks like they will, as they are going to be able to get out here. They're going to try and hold it as long as they can. It looks like they're trying to kill the Kiri.
Yep, you're using it.
They are going to Kitsune rush. It looks like we are going to see a Wu-Yang ult. They are going to get 2. They got 2 ults. They got 2.
There we go.
Possibly 3. 3 it is.
Wow.
As now it looks like Doomfist might be staggered here. And he
They
is.
got 15
Marywood.
seconds.
They just have to keep staggering with whoever they can. Right now they're on Wu-Yang, and they get the Wu-Yang stagger. And now it's just life or death here for Marywood to be able to keep them from touching. And it looks like they will be able to prevent it.
Let's go.
That was a good
Fantastic.
defense. Really strong defense there at the end. Again, it was looking a little bit sloppy at first. They kind of let them in really early there to get that first point. But they were able to hold for 3 minutes, it looked like, to prevent the second point from being touched. Very good job by Marywood. Get a great defense. Great defense by Marywood. As now, we will have to see what they pull out here on attack. Now that they know that they're pulling out the Doom, the Wu-Yang, and basically, I believe, the Venture as well. So we'll have to see what they come up with.
We're going to be seeing... I have no idea what we're going to be see, but we need to get our fire truck further than this fire truck. our
Pretty much.
Jack says to play
the great thing is...
I don't think I'm going to listen to him.
But
here we go.
But
it's our turn for...
It looks like...
Attack.
What are we... We are seeing an interesting comp at UDES. It looks like they're going for a bunker comp, it looks like. Because they're running Brig, they're running BAP, they're running Hazard, they're running Torb, and they're running Sojourn. That looks like a bunker comp. That right there does look like a bunker comp. And it looks like we're running a dive. We're just running a fundamental dive. We have Venture, we have Reaper, which Reaper into Hazard kind of works. That's pretty good. And Brig, too. That's actually really good.
Yeah. We're excited here. We're going in the back? Oh my goodness, we're trying to be sneaky here.
I used to do this. Yeah, I remember we used to do this strategy where we would go right behind them and basically right through the tunnel here, and we would pop out right here, and then we would just dive on them, and whoever's there is there. It does stun a lot of teams because they don't expect it. And we get an early kill here on the Torb.
Wow.
We do lose our Kiri, but they're able to get some touch here on the point. It looks like I think they might try to like fall behind a little bit. It looks like they did kind of stagger a little bit late there.
Yeah, with the tank down, I don't think they wanted to commit fully to this fight. I think they're just going to try and back up again.
Yeah, but I mean, a good try there to kind of, keep them off the kilter a little bit. Try to, keep them on their toes. As it looks like the Winston's going to try and dive a little bit. We do, unfortunately, have a death on the Venture.
Ooh, 2 of them.
It looks like, again, this is a strong bunker comp, so it is really hard to kind of do anything with this comp at times. So it looks like we're swapping for the Emery instead of the Reaper, which honestly probably good considering the Sojourn.
We mean some
and we're going for the Zarya.
Now.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Zarya is better into Hazard than Winston, so we're going to see how this kind of works.
Oh, we are going in the left side here.
Yes, we are going to go to the left side. No, we do it at times. It happens at times. But basically, this is just another way of essentially getting around the team and getting around their bunker. And now, Hazard is a little bit annoying at times just because of the sheer fact that he can tank a lot of those hits. But it looks like Zarya is going to kind of fend them off here.
Ooh, Charger came in the back.
Yeah, that Hazard.
Ooh.
They are currently playing a really strong bunker. A little bit.
2 minutes left in this one.
Marywood just needs to keep chipping, though. They need to keep chipping away. Because, again, this is a hard point. First point is usually either the easiest point for you or the hardest point for you. So
I think once we start getting some ults, we might be seeing a change.
Exactly, because UDES did get some ults off pretty early. So we're going to see if we can see something here from Marywood once they're able to get, some comps going. It looks like they're trying to fake it, and they do. They get the fake from that Hazard wall. And now they're going to try and kill this Hazard.
Yes!
And they will. And now they're just going to go in. At this point, you just go in. They no longer have that Hazard. So it's not going to be as easy to kind of maintain Marywood at this point. It looks like they're just kind of popping everything for UDES. It looks like that we did pop beat at the right time, as we are going to see a kill on the Torb. We do have a Kiri rush. They do get grab here. Smart play to keep them in check, and they will. Hazard was just a little bit too late, or is it? As he's kind of keeping strong here. I think he's just going to stay up there to try to get one more touch.
Yeah.
But it looks like Marywood might be able to hold him off.
Somewhere.
It looks like, though, they are going to get some damage. They are able to get a kill on that Kiri. It looks like they have the supports down. UDES has no supports online, so they might be able to get away here with a kill or two. And yeah, they only had Mason on that point. This is not looking good right now. We only have Emery ult, so this is not great, and there goes Emery. We might be able to get like one touch. Maybe.
They're trying to touch. We've seen a touch clutch before.
And they do get a touch, but not. It is at the right time. They do get a kill on the Torb. Is anybody else going to show up there to touch? No, they will not.
Man.
Again, I kind of. This is a really, really hard map sometimes for Marywood, especially against a lot of these bunker comps, as we just saw that UDS just pulled out. UDES pulled out a bunker comp there with Hazard, and that was kind of a little bit too much for Marywood to kind of go with. So at least it seems like Marywood might have an option to see if they can just kind of make sure that next time they have a map like that, they just immediately ban Hazard and keep him out of their gameplay.
Yeah.
Because that Hazard was a problem
This was, this one's Udes's pick in the map. So I'm not surprised that they picked a strong map that they were able to play on. So now we have map pick. I believe we also have ban prio. So I think we're going to go in
set the field
strong on this next one.
I think so as well. They're going to probably set the field here and try to basically set up a map where they will do well on, and also ban something that they know UDES will be good at. So probably, most likely, they might try to go for the tank pick of either Doom or Hazard here. So we'll have to see what they end up deciding.
Yeah.
But they're probably going to talk it out a little bit.
1-1. This is getting scary. But it's all right, because no matter what, we are seeing 3 more games no matter what.
Exactly. We're going to be seeing 3 more games and 3 opportunities for Marywood to kind of close this thing out. So let's see what they decide here for this next map pick and ban.
All that. Man, I was so excited too, because they didn't let Udes get that last checkpoint.
It was just, it's just unfortunately some comps on Midtown are just a little bit crazy sometimes, especially if it's a bunker comp.
You gotta let them win one map to make the stream interesting.
That is true. You gotta let them.
That's what I'm going with.
You gotta make it a little bit. Gotta make it a little bit interesting.
They did.
All right. So
they'll get the next one.
I would say that I think Marywood will either try to go for, I would say, maybe a push map. They might try to go for a push map, or they might try to go with a more control, like, close quarter map, because it looks like they're winning a lot of the close quarter fights. But when it comes to, like, trying to defeat a bunker, or if they're trying to, like, play at a range, that's kind of where they are, it looks like, struggling a little bit. But when they're up close and they're right there and they start going after that back line, that's when they excel, like they did on Lijiang. So,
and we have a map pick. You ready for this?
All right. What's the map pick?
New Junk City.
Okay. Yes, because this promotes a lot of those rush comps. So this is good. This promotes a lot of the rush comps, the close quarter comps. So this the one where that UDS
really well. If they have their usual strong comp. I don't want to say what the comp is yet, even though with the stream delay. But, you know, with their usual strong comp that they like to run, I think it'll work pretty well. But we have to wait for the bans for that. Update. As I say that, we just got a ban.
Okay.
We have banned Doom.
Makes perfect sense. Honestly, for this map, makes perfect sense. Why would you ban Doom?
Sounds good to me.
Because he is great. He's great. He is great in this Flashpoint map. He is good for rush. He is good for that brawling type of scenario. And I'm assuming they're trying to force the other team to kind of like play something else that is also brawly. But see kind of how that goes. They might pull out the Sigma. I would maybe see if they pull out the Sigma. That would make sense.
We might see them go Charger again. Because like I can see like a Doom Charger situation, you know?
Yeah, but he's not. I would say on like Flashpoints, he's not. He struggles a little bit because it's not as like. He doesn't bunker down as well because you have to be on the move on Flashpoint a lot. So
I have some good news.
We'll have to see.
Udes has banned Venture, which is good news for keeping the usual comp.
That is good news. I'm assuming their strategy is they're trying to ban just whatever Maynut is playing. Their strategy so far, I think, has been that.
And it wouldn't be the first team to do that. But they still will be able to run their famous comp that Maynut made here. So hopefully we will be able to see that this map. We're going to find out. Whew.
We will.
Yeah,
and this is Flashpoint. Flashpoint is going to be a very it's going to be a very long map. So we'll have to see how this goes.
It can be shorter, it can be long. It really depends how many
It could be short or long.
Yeah, if they like
you have to win 3.
Go toe to toe the whole time, you know.
Yeah, you have to win 3 of the points. So if you win 3 of the points, you win. So we'll have to see how it kind of plays out here. I think their strategy of going Flashpoint is a good idea because they're preventing UDES from kind of bunkering down. They're preventing them from just being able to just sit there and just be a wall. Because if you let a team do that, if you let them get comfortable into that like bunker comp, it's gonna just get harder and harder to kind of break it. So we'll have to see what UDES kind of goes for here in defense of Marywood. So, and it looks like I think we're about to get into it.
Yes, we are. You are correct in that. We don't necessarily know what yet, but all we know is that we are excited, and here we go.
Yes. And Flashpoint. Again, Flashpoint. Basically, if you don't know what Flashpoint is, best of 5. So basically, you got to win 3 of these points. But the points are all spread out through this elaborate, large map. So you kind of have to like run around to different areas and conquer different points. It's basically like Control, but not really because it's shorter points. So it's not as long of a point. So it's only like a couple minutes, I think, every point. So it's not that long.
Yeah, and the points take a lot less time to catch.
Yes.
So here's one of them.
Yes. And they will pull out the Sigma. I had a feeling they're going to do that.
Oh, you knew it.
I had a feeling. So yeah, UDES is pulling out. It looks like they're going with a Sig. Ooh. So this is like a brawl comp. Because it's Sig, May, Bastion. So I have a feeling they're going to try and wall off and then just slow down the dive. Like from Vendetta. That would probably be the play. We'll have to see how it works. Marywood's going for the infamous Vendetta comp here, the Vendetta Zarya comp. So we'll see how this works against this Sig, Bastion, May comp that they have. It's like a hybrid like mix of Russian Brawl. So we'll have to see. I had a feeling that UDES was going to pull that out because like Sig is good for this. And it looks like they might get a kill here on Bastion immediately. And they will get a kill on Bastion. They're starting off strong already. Very good sign that Marywood, and they get a kill on Sig. Very strong sign
and
here.
And a kill on Lucio.
And there's a kill.
And carry.
That is an immediate. I think that was pretty much the Bastion was able to get away, but that was a strong right there. That was a strong first team fight.
Let's hope that we can keep that momentum going on here.
Yes, let's keep that momentum because again, this comp is a beautiful design comp. It utilizes the bubbles, it utilizes the Vendetta dive and out, And it also utilizes the fact that you can get some range in there from Emery. And you can also get that versatility of Rush and Brawl from Kiri and Lucio, which is very nice. So we'll kind of see what is going to happen here. Plus, Zarya's like really good into like Bastion. Really good, actually. Because of the fact that she can kind of just eat up all the damage. And also the fact that, like, yeah, Zarya can basically charge right through that Sig like black hole he does. Yeah. She can go right through it. He can't really defend against that at all. He doesn't get anything for it. And good timing there on the bubble as they will kill a Bastion right off the bat. Yeah,
here we go.
They are showing
94%.
out right now. As they're going to get this first point, as there's no one there to touch.
Oh, wait,
they do have a Kiri to touch.
There we go.
But it was a very fast kill.
You might have jinxed it. No, we're good. Maybe?
No, no, Lucio's not going to touch it. So,
Marywood gets
now we're going to rotate.
Map.
And it looks like next point is going to be, I think this is the open map. Yes, this is the open point. And it looks like Marywood is immediately just going to come in here, and they're going to try and get some early kills. They're just going to take advantage. Try to get an early kill or two.
There we go.
They will. Goes down. And they're going to just, they're just going to push everything at EDES right now. They threw a Kiri rush into that, and they were able to get a Bastion kill. Now they're just going to rotate out. They're not going to chase this. They're just going to rotate out and go claim point. What a great start. That's a smart play. That's a smart play. Get Q and just take the point. That way you can just comfortably be able to defend. And it looks like we're going to back up a little bit here, so that way, you know, our Zarya does not get cut off from the world. It will be a nice little grab. That's actually nice because of the... It looks like May does not get a great ult here. As unfortunately, well, they do get Mason, but Mason's able to kind of stay behind a wall here, so a very good job there.
Shimmy on out of there.
But so far, beautiful, beautiful stuff by Marywood here. They're keeping it strong. They do beat on this, which is smart. Yes, you always want to beat on this. They will get Bastion ult, but it looks like they might be able to speed out of this, and they do. Great usage of beat there to be able to get away from that Sigma and also to speed out of that Bastion ult. Will use Rush, but I think Marywood's just going to back up here away from the Rush. And that's a smart play. Again, very smart play here to back up from the Rush because they don't have anything to counteract it right now. They're kind of just going to play the long game, and they will get the Bastion because of it. And they will get the Lucio. They do trade, but that's okay.
We are
it looks like they do get the May. Wait a minute. Hold everything. Hold your horses. They might be able to win this.
Okay.
And they will get it back. And we will
we just got to survive overtime.
I believe get this map, and we will.
There we go.
Flashpoint. Beautiful start.
Match point. Marywood just
needs
to get one more here. Or flash.
All they have to
get it. Match point.
All they have to do. All they have to do is just keep a strong defense. And I think this is the best point for it because it is very open.
It's a little close.
They are going with a,
you see that?
We are seeing a very hybrid, it looks like, time by you.
Whoa.
Okay, I just saw something that is that should not happen, but honestly,
I think that is
possible. But they get the kill on the May anyways. And now it looks like we're going to be seeing Hazard. And it looks like they're kind of split a little bit, UDES. They're kind of split on both sides. The Pharah is not able to get too much kind of, you know, versatility up there just because of Emery. Because Emery, again, is a hit scan. So, like, he's kind of able to do his thing there. It looks like Mason went with a fake dive to kind of just force any abilities out, which is very smart there. We do have a bunch of ults on our end, and UDES only has beat, and I'm pretty sure they'll have Pharah ult. They're going to Kiri rush early, try to see if they can force anything. They're just going to kind of play in the rush. They're not going to do anything too hasty. They might be able to get the kill. They do get the beat off. They are going to let the point go, but honestly, they might be able to do something strong here.
They got two.
They get one. They get two. And they're going to push on the Hazard. And the Reaper. Are they going to get the Reaper? They will, and they get the Hazard. Pharah is the only one left, and they will get that down. Marywood with a strong defense. That was smart by Marywood, using the Kiri Rush to see if they can get any abilities off, any ults off, and they did.
Those are good plays.
And they got a beat off. which then allowed Marywood to beat like a second or two after and to be able to live out all of that damage. Beautiful plays there. As now, Marywood does have 2 ults online. UDES only has 1, and they just used it. It didn't amount to anything. Maybe. Actually, they're going to maybe get a kill here, and they will. They get 2. They get 2. They get the Curie. They get the Hazard. It looks like now we're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen here. They might be able to get the Pharah. Kind of just playing around. Yes! And they will get the point here. Woo! And they will win Flashpoint as Marywood will take a 2-1 lead. Woo! This is what I said. I said if you wanted to come out here and you wanted to take a charge, you put them on a rush map and you take it to them. You play your strong comp, you play what you're comfortable at, and you just push it to the metal. And that's exactly what Marywood did here, and it worked out in their favor with the bans that they made. So, beautiful, beautiful stuff there by Marywood. Now, of course, UDES will be able to kind of counteract it a little bit. They will get a map pick and a ban alongside that.
Yeah.
So, they're probably going to try and go for like a dive brawl map. No, they're probably going for a dive brawl map.
They're probably going to ban Venture. They're probably going to pick the most open map Vendetta. Ever, which is probably, what, New Queen Street?
I could even see a new Bonnie.
A new Bonnie?
I could see it because you have to realize.
Bonnie, do we?
Not usually. No. Numbani is very... We are not the greatest at Numbani either. I know we've gotten better at it, but like... The reason why is because of all of that just upper region and then the down point. So if you are not able to secure that one area on the upper bridge where everyone goes up to, if you're not able to secure that, the other team will just sit there and they will just pour everything they have onto that point. So we'll have to see.
There's a gnat in here. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was like, what's happening?
I think luckily I don't.
What, you got gnats?
No, the only thing I've gotten so far is like those little like house centipedes. That's it.
The little what?
Like the house centipedes.
Ew! I hate those.
Yeah, I know, but they're the ones that kind of are like good for the apartment or whatever. I know.
I don't care. You know what else is good for the environment? Spiders. I don't care. Bye.
I only had one.
Enough of spiders.
But it was like a tiny one.
We have a map.
We do. What's the map?
We do have a map.
I swear if it's
I don't know if you're ready for this. All right, I want you to guess.
Okay. I mean, Numbani would be one. Like Route 66 maybe would be one.
That's great because it's Coliseo.
They're gonna run Coliseo. Okay, that's. I guess they're trying to maybe run. I guess the Doom build again. If Marywood decides to not ban Doom.
And we also have a ban.
What did they ban? I'm assuming
Zarya.
I mean,
I thought we were going to see a Vendetta ban here.
I was going to say, that's not the end of the world if they ban the Zarya, because yeah, sure, you lose that, versatility with the bubbles to Vendetta, but you could still run something with Vendetta in a different tank, or you could run the Tracer on Coliseo.
True.
Tracer is great on Coliseo.
Bro. Then again, because I don't know if they're gonna play Vendetta on this map, because Vendetta's are really good for close quarters map. Like New Junk City, Lijiang, like those maps. But this is a more open map. So honestly, whether or not they run Vendetta is kind of 50-50.
They might.
I might go the Tracer.
I think
Tracer Venture.
You know what they might do? They might run the thing that they did on Lijiang, where they did the Winston, the Tracer, the Emery, the Kiri, and the Lucio, because that worked against that Doomfist build pretty well. And I think it would work against Sig. It would work if they do run Sig. But they might try to ban Sig here for Marywood. They might try to ban Sig because Sig is decent on this map. So we'll have to see. But if that's the case, then Doomfist will be played. What is the ban?
Marywood has banned Sojourn.
Smart. Because this map is a Sojourn map.
We saw Sojourn on Midtown. And she's a good long-range character.
Yes, you remove that.
You know, the first like point where the robot is, that's just long.
A long haul.
So that's honestly really good.
Hallway.
So they might be forced to play Emery or Soldier here, but nobody's playing Soldier nowadays. So they're probably going to be on Emery. I know his name's not Emery.
Yeah, probably.
That's the only way I know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, no. But I think they might pull out the Emery here because I did see it. They did pull it out on occasion. So I think they'll do that. I think they'll pull out. Well, if we banned, so if we banned that, then I'm assuming, they might pull out the Doomfist. They might pull out the Doomfist again and kind of just run it. Or they can pull out Hazard, but we saw that Hazard didn't work too well, even when they pulled it out or later in that Flashpoint. So I think Coliseum is a good map.
Then again, the momentum that we had on that Flashpoint. I don't think
that momentum was really good.
On whether or not if a character was good, because we had some crazy momentum going on. But we are loading in here and loading into, what is this now? Map 3. Map 3.
Yeah, map 3. Here we go. So let's see what we're going to see here comp-wise for both Marywood and UDES. Again, Marywood is now up 2-1 against UDES. So if they win this, they'll be up 3-1 and basically at game point, which is going to be very exciting if that's the case. But we will have to see how this match plays out for both Marywood and UDES. So what are we going to see comp-wise? We will have to see in a second here because we won't see it until, the doors open. But if I were to predict anything, I would say that UDES would bring out... Are we going to see a Junker versus Junker?
This is going to be so much fun if they're doing JQ versus JQ.
It's going to be a brawl. It's going to be a brawl. It's going to be a brawl comp. It's going to be brawl versus brawl.
Oh, we're going to see something fun here, ladies and gentlemen.
But the advantage here is that we do have Lucio. And Lucio's really good into brawls. So
they also have Lucio.
Oh, they just changed. Never mind. Okay. Well, they basically have the same thing except for the DPS line.
Downpour on Mei is something we don't see very often.
No, we don't. I actually have not seen that on Mei.
Hey, let's see what happens.
We'll see how that works.
Oh, they're going for the wall.
Ooh, good. Wow, that's a great wall. That's a great wall there to start. Honestly, great momentum there to get some damage off on JQ. And now she's bleeding, and she's looking not so great right now. So they are taking a lot of damage here, Marywood. And again, that makes sense because of the fact that they're playing such a brawl comp. They're going to be taking a lot of damage. But Junker Queen is great for one thing, and that's being able... Yeah, Junker Queen and Lucio is great for being able just to kind of control that, like, just brawl. Because, again, it's basically Junker Queen versus Junker Queen. They do get Emery here on a dive. It looks like they're going to try and kind of go for the Genji here. But it looks like Marywood is able to counteract this. They get the kill on Junker. They get the kill on Kiri. And it looks like they're going to stagger this Lucio, and they will. They just have Reaper on the point. They might be able to stagger him, too, actually. And they cut him off. He might die here, and he does. Great stagger there by Marywood. Now they're going to be coming in a little bit late.
We get the first major push.
Now, one problem with Coliseum, the bridges. This is the hardest area to push in Coliseum for both sides. This bridge is on both sides of the map, and it is the hardest to do. Because you basically, the opposing team gets to just sit and just shoot for a bit, and then they can just dive on you from either side, especially if you're under the bridge. They can dive on each side.
Look how many ults we have.
We get a kill here, and we're going to get another one. We're just using ults at this point. And it looks like we got 2 ults off. To be fair, UDES will hold on to their ults here, but we do still have a beat. We do still have a Junker Queen ult, and we do still have a Genji ult. So I think if I were Marywood, I would try to bait out that beat for the Genji ult, because if they're able to do that, Genji's basically open for a ult here. And it looks like he's going to kind of be sitting on bot. He's just kind of going to be playing like point just to kind of bait them out a little bit. So we'll see what Marywood's going to kind of do here. They're just going to be poking. There's the Kiri ult. We'll see if like Marywood's just going to play it. it looks like Marywood's going to get some kills here, even despite the ults from UDES. They're just stalling for some time. Honestly, not that bad. They got the Kyrie ult and the Reaper ult out. We only used the Junker Queen ult. So honestly, not too bad by Marywood here.
There we go. We're at 73 to 3 meters.
And we do see that
two ults are going off.
They do get that. It looks like they were kind of waiting to see if that beat would come off a little bit earlier, but unfortunately it didn't. And it looks like Marywood is going to kind of go on the back foot a little bit because their ults did not go over so well. The Blade was just a little bit early, as it looks like they're just going to back off here. I think that's a smart decision. Just back off, reset, play the high ground. Again, you pushed really far on that push. They might be trying to
stagger here.
They will be trying to stagger here, actually. They are going for it. They're going on this Genji to try and force a kill. They are committed, but that's not good for UDES.
UDES.
It's not great for UDES, as, yeah, they're a little bit kind of staggered up, as they will get 2. They'll get 3. Again, that's a thing that happens with a lot of these teams that try to push up too far. That leaves everyone else that's on that bot vulnerable. And you just saw there what happens when you leave people on the bot vulnerable. And that was a great dive there by Marywood. Take advantage of the vulnerability of UDES and to basically just immediately dive right on them. Now, we are going to hopefully have a nice little bridge fight here. We are gonna use our Kitsune. We're gonna get the Emery. Are we gonna get anybody else? We're gonna get the Reaper. And are we gonna get anybody else? We are gonna get the Lucio and the Kiri. Can we make it a team wipe? We do lose Lucio, unfortunately. Junker Queen ults, but we still have cleanse, so I guess we're gonna back off now. Yeah, honestly, I think we invested a little bit too much into that. But hey, we're at get a push up.
We're at like 99 meters here. I'm not complaining.
Honestly, that's okay. But I feel like they could have just let the Junker Queen kind of do their thing. But it looks like they are pushing a little bit far up.
Oh yeah,
they are not learning.
They're booking it.
They're not. Yeah, they're not learning from their mistakes from earlier UDES, where they pushed a little bit too far and that led to a dive. So we'll see if they do learn from this mistake, but it looks like Marywood's going to kind of sit back a little bit and try kind of judge here. It looks like they opted for a dive comp, by the way, instead of a brawl comp, which makes sense, as we are going to see a beat, but it doesn't matter. It looks like we're combining it with a Emery ult.
All of our ults are going
Are we going to see a kill? We do get a kill on Cass. We are going to get a kill maybe on someone else. I saw someone else low. That was possibly the Lucio. I could not tell. It looks like Reaper's low, though. Will we get a kill on Reaper? No, oh, he's by himself with Kiri. Can the Kiri TP out in enough time?
Good TP.
Good plays. As it's just the Reaper, and I think Kiri's just on point with Junker Queen. Yes. Now it's just the Junker Queen on point. And the Reaper. Are they going to be able to stagger here? They will be able to. They do lose downpour, but honestly, it's worth it for the staggers of Junker Queen and Reaper. As now, Marywood is controlling this map once again. Will they get a kill on Lucio? They will. They get a stagger on Lucio early on. I don't know what the Lucio was doing, but he got a little bit staggered. Now, Marywood only has a Kiri Rush and a Winston ult online, basically. And UDES does have 3 ults. But honestly, if they choose to not use any ults here and just try to push it as far as they can, that's not a bad strategy.
Ooh, both supports are down.
And they do get the kill. They do get the kill, though, here on Reaper.
Okay. Oh,
and honestly, Marywood's just going to dip. Yeah, and his ult went off.
You know what?
And they're just going to kind of dip.
Because every time that Marywood, quote, loses a fight there, UDES has to push the bot all the way back.
Yes.
And that gives us pretty much 2 fight opportunities to stop them.
Pretty much. It gives you a large opportunity to be able to do something about it. And also, it lets Marywood reset and allows them kind of play that angle on UDES. And they will get the kill on Kiri. Before she's even able to pop anything. Same thing with Junker Queen. And now they're just kind of rolling here. they only used Kiri Rush and Winston ult here, which, again, they have ults building up here, so it's okay if they use those 2 ults there. Because, again, Junker Queen ult is easily countered by Kiri here, as long as Kiri is able to hit the Suzu. And, again, Kiri Rush is Kiri Rush. You can kind of either back off from it, or you can try to live through it with beat. It looks like we're going for a stagger here on Reaper. We might just get one. We do. And we're going to get a stagger, maybe on Tracer. They will use that Junker Queen ult. Genji's going to kind of just stay in the back line. It looks like they're going to go for the recalled Tracer. They're just going to push it up, and it looks like they're going to try and get out here. Honestly, smart decision. Just try to play, you know, a little bit defensive. Wait a minute. They're going on top here. They might try to force the hand here. It looks like they're playing a little bit up. We're somewhere, it looks like. We're kind of all over the place, but it looks like we're kind of playing up a little bit. We do get the kill on Lucio. We might get the kill on Reaper, though. He's a little bit low. And we do. Somehow, the strategy of kind of staying there and kind of just waiting it out is working.
It worked!
As they will probably get the kill here on Kiri, and they do. Tracer's now next. That was a beautiful play there by Downpour.
That was a crazy grenade there.
He knew that Tracer was going to try and come in for him, so he honestly just threw it on the ground and just let it blow up there. Smart play by Downpour. As Marywood now has the ult difference here, as they basically have every single ult online heading into this fight.
This is what we like to see. 34 seconds left in this game.
Yes, and if I was Marywood, I would try to just push this as far as you can. And if you are not able to push any farther, just back off. Just back off and play a defensive position. Keep your ults if you need to for this last fight. Because again, UDES, guess what? They have to take that bot from right there, and they have to push it all the way up.
All the way back.
So, but it doesn't look like Marywood cares. They're going to go here, and they're going to try and push into this. They're actually going to try and basically finish the job. It looks like they're just stalling a little bit of time to force overtime here. And they force overtime. Honestly, kind of good plays here by Marywood to kind of force overtime. It looks like we're going to be trying to prevent the Kiri and Genji from getting staggered, and we do. And now Marywood's just going to play a comfortable position. They're going to play defense here. They are going to force... They have a lot of fights to do this. They have like 2 to 3 fights, I think, to be able to do this. And they do have basically every ult online. UDES only has like 2 to 3 they can use here. So we'll see if they're able to utilize it well. And it looks like Reaper ult's just going to ult in the open. He doesn't get anybody with it. He's low. It's only 3 left. Marywood still has ults online. Will they use them? We'll have to see. It looks like Winston is fighting.
Press Q! Press Q!
He's gonna press Q. No, he won't. He's gonna try and take this fight.
Press Q!
Honestly, I would have just pressed Q to push the Tracer off, but that is map 4 wrapped up, folks. Marywood now is up 3-1. It is match point. What a strong game here by Marywood. Absolutely insane. They pushed that up so far and played such a solid defense on that one area. It was such a good defense there by Marywood. Again,
that was really good.
They tried to put them on an uncomfortable map where, oh, maybe we can out-brawl them. But Marywood showed immediately, no, we can out-brawl you, actually. So, and like, out-dive you. We can out-brawl you and out-dive you. So, that was a beautiful, beautiful match there by Marywood. Again, USED.
Udez.
I'm doing Udez. Udez does have, again, advantage here. They are able to pick the map. They are able to pick first ban. Again, I have a feeling we're going to see like a Numbani. We're going to see a Rats.
Match point.
It is match point. It's very nerve-wracking. It is very nerve-wracking.
In Marywood's favor. And this is the final. Okay. History book moment. Marywood
we need to go through the
made it to finals 3 times. And they haven't won it. They always lost in the finals. It's finals. They have a chance.
Yes. They do have a chance. They do have a chance.
But other teams has map pick and ban prio.
They do. They do have map pick and ban prio.
Which is scary.
Which is scary because they could do a thing where they're like, hey, we're going to let you try to dive into us, but we're going to play a bunker comp on the map that we are very comfortable on, which is like a Route 66, a New Bonnie. What are some other maps? Maybe Oasis.
Yeah.
It could be. Well, Oasis on some maps you do have to rush into and brawl, but like there's some maps on Oasis where it's like very anti-dive. So we'll have to see what UDES decides here. But Marywood should take this momentum. The last 2 maps, they absolutely took the momentum and they have carried it. They absolutely made sure to just blast right through both Coliseo and New Junk City. So far, this has been an absolutely amazing matchup so far between the 2 teams. Again, we'll have to see if UDES will try to take advantage here and try to pull out something to put Marywood at a kind of standstill. But Marywood right now, they have been in situations like this before. I think, though, from what I've been seeing, I think they have They have a very strong chance, and they have a lot of variability with Marywood over the years. Let's go into the history books about comps they've had. They have been very one-sided comps where we are usually good at one comp, and if we try to switch up the comp to play something entirely different, that's where we usually fumble, and that's where we usually fall flat on our face. This time around, though, Marywood has variability. They're able to play a Junker Queen brawl comp. They're able to play a dive comp with Winston and Tracer or Genji. They're able to play the hybrid comp with Zarya Vendetta. They have choices, folks. They have choices, and that is a good thing to have. It is a great thing to have, especially in a matchup that is important like this one.
Yeah. Very big matchups. They took a little bit of a bathroom break, but they seem to be back. We're waiting on map and bans at the moment, but they're going into this one strong. Totally not scared at all because this is match point. Yes. Marywood just has to win one more to win the grand finals first time ever. But we don't want to jinx anything.
No, we do not. That is why I'm not saying anything about what their record were in the finals. Nothing. This is solely in their hands. This is solely their destiny to fulfill, and that is what they're going to try and do in this next map. I will say, though, if they do win this, could we possibly see some interviews?
Oh, I'll make them.
Beautiful.
Something's happening here.
I was going to say, that would be a beautiful, beautiful thing if we could get some interviews that would be for this.
Really cool to see. But so honestly, we do
chat,
have...
If you have any questions... Oh, go for it.
We do have a map here. Are you ready? It's one... I'll give you a hint. It's one that we have not seen. Like, ever.
Ooh, okay. Like, ever?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta think of every Overwatch map.
No, your guess is over, because they're banning quick.
Okay, what is it?
It's Havana.
This is a brawl. I mean, no, this is what I was fearing. This is what I was fearing. This is perfect for bunker comps. This is perfect for bunker comp. Because remember, you have that long range windows in the distance, and they can just sit there. And you have to dive to them. There is no way around it. You have to dive there. So we'll have to see what the bans are.
Okay, here's the bans. It's a bit worrying. We have banned Wu Yang.
All right. Smart for that, because that's what they use for their,
However, they have banned Winston, which if you remember, Winston was the only way that we were able to kind of combat that Doom.
Yes.
So
But
a little scary.
But they wouldn't be playing Doom on defense for Havana. Because Doom on defense, they might try to pull it out. I could be, not saying facts at all. They might pull it out, and I could be proven wrong. But I don't usually see Doom on defense. That's where I stand. I don't usually see it on Havana defense. I do see it on attack because that's dive. You just go up there and do your thing. But we're going to have to see what Marywood pulls out here. They might have another dive hero in their back pocket for this attack if they need it. Now, defense-wise, I think Marywood might be okay. It depends. It really depends. Because they might pull out the Zarya, Vendetta stuff, and they might just sit and just do that. But my thing is the attack.
Are you seeing chat? They go, okay, Mona goes, classic
Gamer first,
May, the custodian nut. He cleans up crate custodial Marywood. The janitorial staff deserves a raise. Gamers first, student second.
That's amazing.
I love
Shout out
chat.
to Walbert Hubli, PhD. Shout out.
I think you mean Dr. Hubli. He's a PhD. Get the title correct.
That is correct. Dr. Hubli. That is my fault.
Yeah. Anyway, they're readying up. What side? One of them is going to be on attack first. Udez is going to be on attack first.
Okay. So this is kind of similar to Midtown where they were on attack first, and they were able to kind of hold a defense here. So I have to see. We'll have to see how this goes. Because, again, Havana, I've not ever liked Havana. I've always had a dislike for this map. I have never liked playing this map. No, I've never liked playing this map because it is really hard to attack on. It's okay to defend on sometimes, but sometimes it's not that great to attack on because there is so many long areas where they have a lot of range that they can use, and they can kind of just bunker there and they can just shoot at you, and then you have to try and get up to them and dive, and it takes a lot of abilities.
Yeah. So it takes a lot.
We'll have to see.
They're readying up here. I'm kind of in suspense here. They're making us wait. I'm 50-50. This map is honestly 50-50 on who can.
This is a 50-50
on who can take it. If Marywood is, I don't know if they're really feeling, because we saw anti-dive in Coliseo, right? Yes. So if they're gonna continue that momentum, then they'll be all good to go. Then they'll be like, okay, we've countered their dive once in Coliseo. We can counter the dive again in Havana. But they don't have Winston this time.
No, they do not have Winston.
Maybe they're going to pick Charger.
They don't have...
We saw... his name's Parker, but what's his username? I have it right here. Faintest. We saw Faintest run Charger once before in a different map.
You never know. You never know. You never know in Marywood Esports. You never know. I mean, at one point, we used to play a ball comp. So, hey, you never know what we are going to pull out.
Okay,
so
that was like, how many years ago?
Yeah, that was like 5 years ago. But at this point, whatever. But, all right. So, we will see here what Marywood decides. They're on defense first. So, they get to kind of set the pace. And again, do what they did on Midtown. Hopefully set up a good defense. Now, they have to have a good attack. That is the detrimental thing for Marywood. They have to have a good attack. They can do good on defense, but they have to be able to finish it. And they are going to go with the Zarya comp. I was kind of right with saying that they might go Zarya comp for the defense. So they are going to do it.
Zarya, Vendetta, Emery, Lucio, and Kiriko.
And yeah, it looks like they are going up. UDES is going for I think a long range one, but at the same time, like, dive? I can't really tell because like they have Doom.
Yeah, because there's like
they have May.
The Widow, and then the Ana's gonna be good for the Doom. The May,
Ana's good for Doom.
Kiri's good. The Widow, they might just try and do a one shot.
They might try to get like just an initial. Yeah, they might try to get an initial kill on a support, and then that's it. But it looks like Marywood's gonna try and spawn hold. Oh my! It does look like they're gonna try and spawn hold. Because I am right, They're gonna try and spawn hold this and set the pace, and they get a kill on the May.
Hey!
with a spawn hold. Honestly, good value. But now, please live. Now you just gotta live. And unfortunately, they're gonna dive on the Vendetta. Yeah, honestly, that's smart by UDES. Dive on the Vendetta, get them out of the way. And now Marywood's kind of on the back foot a little bit. So we'll see what they decide to do here. They are on the Doom, and Doom's kind of trapped in the corner here.
He's getting low, but he's getting healed just as fast.
True, but it looks like we are going to be able to back up just in enough time. It looks like we're trying to force Mayberg, and we do get the Iceberg out. And Vendetta, again, is getting all that damage. They are trying to basically anti-dive that Vendetta. That is their whole strat right now. They are just preventing this Vendetta from doing anything. But honestly, Mason's kind of rolling with the punches, and he's doing decently. I think his whole strat is that he's just trying to dive, but it looks like, as you can see, they are following his footsteps everywhere.
Oh. Our Vendetta goes down.
If I were Mason, I would probably try to see if we can run something else here. Because, yeah, they are heavy on the Vendetta. But honestly, if you can get ult here pretty fast, then hey, maybe use the Vendetta ult, try to get something going. But we'll have to see. And there goes the Zarya. They are kind of backpedaling, and they're kind of staggering a little bit. It's not looking too great right now. As they're going to be kind of on the back foot here. Now, they might be able to get a touch here before it's able to get to the point. Yeah, they're looking for a touch, it looks like.
Are they?
Yeah, they might try to use Kiri Rush.
Yep.
No, they definitely are. They're going to be coming on the top.
Here they go.
Yep, there's Kiri Rush. They're going to use that ult. It looks like Mason's going to go for the Ana. He does get it.
There's one.
He's going to go for the Kiri. He does get it. That's their support line, but they do have a Nanho Doom. Which is nothing great. No, that is not great. That is not great at all.
He just needs to stall for time, and he didn't get it. Man.
Ooh. They might have to try and switch up the comp here if I was Marywood, because it's not working right now. It's just that UDES is kind of jumping on the Vendetta a little bit too much. Like, Marywood is not being able to kind of divert their attention too much. Because for this to be able to work, they have to divert the attention away from the Vendetta. That way Vendetta can be able to do their thing. But right now, they have the range, and it's not going very well for Marywood. We'll have to see what they decide to do here. Vendetta is going to go in. They're going to try and hone in on the Sojourn, but unfortunately, just a little bit too late there. They do get the kill on May, though, so very strong. It looks like they're just going to kind of back off a little bit, UDES. And they're going to try and bait the Vendetta in, it looks like. They were trying to, but Mason was able to get out of there. At this point, yeah, I would just kind of play behind, try to see if you can get a little dive here on someone. We'll see how this goes.
Oh,
it looks like the Doomfist is just kind of in our back line, as Vendetta is unfortunately by themselves. Oh, it's just unfortunate right now. Again, the Vendetta, we're trying to make it work, but at the same time, it is causing a little bit of issues.
But we see the switch.
We do see the switch to Tracer. Honestly, smart decision. Try and switch off of the Vendetta here, because they were doing a little bit too much damage to that Vendetta. They were just kind of doing a lot there.
May goes down on the May.
But again, this Doom is wreaking havoc. They need to control this Doom, and they also need to stop shooting his block. That block is causing a lot of problems for Marywood right now. So they need to just kind of wait out the block as long as they can. Yeah, again, Doom is very tricky on this map. He is a very detrimental thing, because it's a lot of open space. He's able to get back and forth really easily. It's not as caved in. You do see the kill there on the Ana. Not the Ana, the Kiri. The Ana is low, though. But it looks like, again, the Doom's just harassing our supports and our backline at the moment. So
we see a switch.
Like, it's great.
A big switch.
We're going Roadhog.
This is a big switch. I've never seen somebody more crazy with hooks. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we'll see if that's going to be the case. But honestly, this works because, hey, if you're going to try and try to get that Doom out of position, this is the best way. It's the best way to do it. The best way to do it, and it's probably your best opportunity to try and do it, so you might as well give it a shot.
Ooh.
But I know Roadhog kind of struggles a little bit with Doom sometimes, so I don't know. They were able to kind of, like, cause a little bit of stall. Nothing too much, but they were able to bring it down to 2 minutes 30.
Yeah,
again, I think this is going to be
a lot of switches.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of switches here because on attack, UDES has a strat, and Marywood just does not know how to counteract it right now. But it looks like we're going to be going for... Yeah, it looks like we're going for more of a bunker comp as well. We're going to be going for bunker
switches.
Yeah, we're going to be going with Orisa, which is notoriously great against Doom because she has 2 abilities that basically counteracts him, which is
and they're getting him low really quick.
Yeah, which is the spear, and it's the it's her the gold. Both forms are great against Doom because it prevents any stuns and also prevents him from doing literally anything. And we do see a kill on that Mei. Will we see a kill on anything else? We might get one on Sojourn. She is low, but she is able to get away. They might try to dive in there. No, they won't. It looks like they're kind of just waiting outside. We are going to see them try to dive on top. They're kind of just holding ground for right now. Doom did try to see if he could get a touch in there and try to get someone, but he got no one from that. As now Doomfist is going to push in, but he's in a very bad position. As, yeah, he's just going to push him off. That's smart.
Oh!
But, unfortunately, Orisa goes down here with the freeze as they were able to get some ults off there. Again, I do not think Marywood is in a great position right now, as they will need the touch here. I don't even know if they're going to be able to get a touch.
Are they?
They're going to try, though. Yeah, they're going to try and go for this touch, honestly. Ult here. Yeah, I would expect an Orisa ult, and we do see one. She's going to try and hold it, but unfortunately she's antied, so anything there kind of didn't happen. As Marywood's just going to try and just give this point a little bit more juice. Try to at least take this as far as they can. Maybe get the Doom down. I don't think they've even gotten a kill on this Doom. They are going to pull out the ball. I knew that was going to happen for touch. Are we going to see anything else? It looks like we might get a kill here on the main. We do. And that... We still have ball on point. They might be able to force something here on overtime. Wait a minute. They might be able to.
Oh, wait a minute.
If Marywood somehow prevents them from touching this 3rd point, we might have something going on here. Because again, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a stronger attack than you do defense, it does not matter. So we'll see what happens here. It looks like Marywood's just going to try and do their best with what they have, which they don't have a lot. They don't really have a lot going for them. They don't have a lot of ults. They're just going to try and kind of keep people off the point. They are not going to be able to. Kiri is low, but ball is kind of focused right now, just purely on that. And it looks like they do force overtime, and they still have overtime, but unfortunately, UDES is not able to get it still. We're not over yet, but unfortunately... It's not looking in favor of Marywood right now. Unless they're able to get some key kills here. And unfortunately not. They did force overtime, though. Which is good. They did
force overtime. And hey, we just need to remember that this was not Marywood's map pick. And this was not Marywood's ban prio. We did see a lot of strong plays, though. So Marywood now knows that Orisa works really well here.
Exactly,
and they are going to be on this next round with some knowledge.
Yeah, they are on attack here this time. So, the comp that the other team has though is kind of strong, except for the Mei, but is kind of strong on defense. So, we'll have to see what Marywood pulls out here as kind of like a counteraction.
Yeah.
It looks like we're going to see that switch.
Okay.
Ooh. We are going to see a Diva, which, that's a great dive. Yet.
They got 30 seconds to kind of play around here.
That is true. They do have 30 seconds to debrief about this. It looks like, the other team's going to go for, like, it looks like a sustain. They're going to be playing, like, a Torb, Niari.
Yeah, Alari.
Doom is there probably just to help with any anti-dive. You got Sojourn for the range. You got Ana also for the range and also for the antis. So, this is going to be really interesting. This is going to be really, really interesting. If Marywood can get a strong attack here, though, and they can get some time on the clock and make it to the 3rd point, they might be looking strong here to be able to somehow take this map back. As now, we are going to see Marywood's attack. And yeah, they are basically setting up here. As we're going to see Doom kind of go in. Kind of just to initiate some fight. It looks like we're going to see Torb. I know they did kind of fix this map a little bit, so there's not as many open spots on the top. But there's still spots on the top, and there's still areas that are hard to dive into. So we'll have to see what happens here. Yeah. Doom is still on the point, though. Actually, he did dive up on this D.Va, but luckily with D.Va, it's great because she can kind of dive out. So
yeah, she can just kind of fly.
She doesn't need to stay. She doesn't need to stay there. So we'll see what they can do here. And I know they kind of reworked her, like, eat ability a little bit, so a little bit better for her. We'll kind of see what's going on. She kind of needs to make sure that she's not too far in front, though, because she won't be able to eat all that damage. Unfortunately, down goes the Genji there. They are not going to shoot. Yeah, don't shoot the block, because that's going to make things a lot worse here for Marywood if they build up that block. It looks like they are going to back off a little bit because they don't have everyone with them. Again, if I was Marywood, they just need to try and get some kills here on the back line. Try to ignore the Doom the best they can. Because they have been so focused on this Doom that he's kind of been just getting all of that damage sucked up and then just using it against Marywood right now.
He's like a...
It looks like we're seeing a switch to Cass. Probably for the stun. So we'll see. Actually, no, not the stun anymore.
It's a, wait, no, they reverted it. It's a hinder.
Yeah, it's a hinder.
Kind of ability.
They do get the kill on Torb.
There we go.
There goes
but they got 2 kills on us.
Yes, they did.
But now we're starting to get ults, and we're a lot stronger once we get the ults going. Once we got the ult game.
Exactly.
Ult game is like a minute.
Right now,
oh, look at that.
It's not looking good. But again, I would not fear. Because if this does end up in Marywood not being able to grab this map, this is actually an advantage for Marywood in a way. Because this allows them to pick a map that they know they're going to be better on. And it allows them to play it, to ban a prio probably on Doomfist. Because Doom is right now kind of being a nuisance for them. So
oh, wow. There's a lot of damage very quickly.
Yeah, a lot. A lot of damage really quickly there. As they're just going to try and sustain here, Marywood. They're trying to keep as many ults as they can going into this fight. But again, UDES still has 2 ults themselves. They do get the nano, and they're going to nano the Doom, respectively. They will try to sustain here with a play here.
Ooh!
They do get a kill on Doom. That is very important now, because now they are able to kind of see what they can do here. They get the kill. That's 2. That's really strong here by Marywood. They might be able to get a nice push here. Maybe even try to get someone out of position here on a hook.
And hopefully get this first point here.
Yes.
He got 2 with that hook.
They switched to Sig off of the Doomfist now. Which honestly, I mean, I would have just stuck with the Doomfist. It was working. Good, very good for Marywood, honestly.
Oh wow.
But I know they're trying to counteract the hog, which I understand why. That Sig did get killed there. That was very important. And they do get a kill on the Iari, so they might be able to do something here. And they will. They get a kill on the Torb.
Uh-oh.
Now it's only, I think, a 1v1 now. But unfortunately, Sojourn's going to win it. They do get one more touch here because they will have Lucio Ball. And yeah, it's just a Sojourn, and I think there's maybe one support with them, and that's it. It is. I heard a sleep. That was Ana. They get one touch here. They don't have the Doomfist for that ball, so, I mean, they do have Sig, but Rock, I mean, he has to be able to hit that. So we'll see what happens here with Marywood. They will get one touch here to make something happen. They right now do have the advantage because, like, they don't have that Doomfist anymore. And Marywood's not going to be able to touch since the ball did get rocked. Again, I would not fret because, again, UDES
don't freak out yet.
Have advantage. They did have advantage on both map and ban prio.
Yeah.
So Marywood now can set the tempo here. They can recoup a little bit, and they can take a better map, more suited for the comps that they are playing.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, they need to get rid of that Doomfist. Whatever the map they pick, they need to be confident that A, they're not going to play the Doomfist, or B, you just ban the Doomfist.
Yeah, their map needs to be their map, you know?
Yes, which from the maps that I've seen so far, they might honestly go for either a flashpoint or push map. I would not be surprised if they go Flashpoint or push. I wouldn't
be surprised with either Saravasa or what's a 2 CP that's close quarters.
2 CP close quarters?
Yeah. Let me look at the list we got here. Atlas. We've seen Atlas. Maybe.
Yes, we have seen Atlas. They would not. Played very strong.
They wouldn't do an Elios, would they? No.
They might, because it's close quarters, kind of. So they might.
Busan, but that's only really one map. That's close quarters.
Busan would kind of play into that Doom a little bit. So, and to that like bunker comp they did before. So, if I was Marywood, I would just run like push. I would run like Flashpoint, because those are your rush maps. Those are the maps that you do good on. I would just run it. And again,
I'm looking at a map list here.
You have advantage on Prio.
Sure.
So you can ban whatever character you think is strong. Which I think banning the Doomfist would probably be the best thing here.
Like, if they pick a close quarters map, then there's no reason for them to waste a ban on a Doomfist, because it's close quarters map. Doomfist,
well,
what's it gonna do?
It depends. It depends for Doomfist, because sometimes he's great in close quarter maps. Sometimes he's not. It's literally dependent on the map at times. And it's also dependent on the player. And this Doomfist player, he's pretty good. He is definitely
he knows how to play Doom.
Yeah, he knows when to charge, he knows when to get the right punches in, he knows when to ult, like he knows what he's doing, and he's able to sustain because of it. And that's a problem. That is a big, big problem right now. But when they do get them off of Doomfist, you see that Marywood does a lot better. When they get off of that Doomfist, Marywood does so much better. So most likely they're going to choose a map that...
to like force him on Sig or something like that. So honestly, whoever they ban here... Wait, did they already ban Doom?
They did, I believe.
I got bad news. You can't ban a person twice.
Oh, let me guess. Okay, well then they might try to ban... who was another player? Probably...
Charger. Not Charger. The purple guy.
Hazard.
The purple Scottish guy.
They might ban Hazard. Either Hazard or Junker they might ban.
Yeah. Well, we already know who wins the Junker Queen fight, because we saw that on Coliseo.
Yeah, we do. We do.
So honestly,
they can't ban Doom.
This is kind of...
I know. I would try to force them on to a map that doesn't utilize Doom that much. Or a map that's like more rush heavy, so that way Doom doesn't get too much of an advantage. So we'll have to kind of see what Marywood kind of decides here. I think they're probably taking a tactical timeout, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they are.
Kind of. Yeah, I would. I would try to like just recoup, pick a map that you're strong on, and make sure that you pick the perfect ban. That you pick a ban that you know will affect the other team and their comp. So we'll have to see what Marywood decides here. So again, we are up 3-2 right now. Again, Marywood still has game points. So if they win this next map, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. They win this.
And then they win it. Match point no matter what. So all right, they have
we'll have to see.
They have Capri Suns in the other room, and I really want one. So keep them occupied.
You know what? I will do my best to keep them occupied. Hello, chat. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully everyone is having a great Monday. What is it, like the 13th? I lose track. I lose track of days sometimes. But this is an insane finals. Kind of similar to not last year's finals. Actually, yeah, last year's finals. It's kind of similar with last year's finals, where last year's finals was also pretty insane. So we'll have to see here how Marywood kind of comps this up a little bit. Again, they have advantage on map pick, so they get to pick the map, they get to pick the flow that they want to go at, and they also get to choose that hero ban. So, hey, we'll see. We'll see. Again, they're right now taking a tactical timeout to kind of talk things out, decide what they want to do, figure out what ban they want, and then kind of get into the right mindset for this map. But again, they have been doing a great, great job so far. Again, it's just tough because of that Doom and sometimes when the hazard comes out. That is the only tricky parts that they've had to kind of figure out is that Doomfist and that hazard. Everyone else they've kind of had an answer for. It's just the tank that they've kind of been a little bit shaky on. Except when they do the Zarya comp into like Sig. So we'll have to kind of see. Welcome back.
I went to go grab the Capri Sun, and Jack went, Emily, didn't you have 4 Capri Suns more yesterday and you got sick? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you want to do that again? And I was like, I got 2 this time. No, it'll work. But we are getting some maps and bans here.
All right. Map
pick.
What do we got?
Ooh. Fun little map. Okay, you're right with the push.
Is it push? Okay.
Yep. Esperanza.
This is a perfect map. This is a map that Marywood excels at. This is a perfect choice. I'm excited. And also, this does not help Doomfist because it is a little bit too open of a map, and also he's not able to do too much. This is a good map, and it's again push, so he can't go too far. What ban do we have?
Bans are looking interesting, by the way.
Okay.
What
do you got?
Udes has banned Lucio. So not only we can not play Lucio, but they cannot play Lucio as well.
That's okay. All right.
So,
and then what did we ban?
We don't have our ban yet.
Oh, okay.
Do we? No, we don't.
Okay, well, we're still...
Oh, yes,
we had Prio ban. I was going to say, I thought we had Prio ban.
We banned Bastion.
That makes sense because they probably remember the last push map. They played that Bastion May comp. And they're going to just negate it.
Yeah.
They're just going to try and negate it and just prevent that Bastion from coming out. Even though that wasn't as strong on those maps, they're just going to negate it and try to make sure that they don't pull out the Bastion comp here. So,
yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
Because a push map is in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, we will know whether or not this was match point. You know, whether or not
we'll figure it out.
Or 3-3, or we win.
I do love Esperanza pick. This is
it was a good pick.
Really good pick for this. This is a really good pick. This map is also one of our favorite maps to play. It is really strong for us, and especially with the comp that I'm assuming we're going to pull out, which is going to be probably the Zarya. We'll have to see. I don't know if it's going to be the Zarya comp, but I have a feeling it might be. And if that's the case, they have a strong chance against this Doom, because I know they were able to kind of negate the Doom a little bit. So we'll have to see.
Yeah. Just a little bit scary, but we are chilling.
It is.
We got 10 seconds until we find out kind of what's going on here. I really like how pretty this map is in general.
Very beautiful map. I'm pretty sure it's based off it's either a town in I'm trying to remember. I think it's Spain or like Portugal, or I think it's Spain though. I'm pretty sure it's Spain.
I'm here.
But close enough. Probably Spain. And we are going with dive. We are going with dive. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. And we're playing Juno. Yeah, that makes sense because Juno is kind of like the mini version of Lucio. Because Juno is able to have that rush. So it makes sense that we're doing Juno. The other team decided to go with Brig now, which is not... This is going to be interesting. A little bit of an anti-dive versus dive, so it's kind of just who has a better kind of thing here. As it looks like Marywood's going to try and just dive on first. They're going to kind of put like UDES in a precarious situation here. So we'll have to see what they end up deciding. Reaper is kind of on his lonesome. They're going to just kind of play both sides of the bell tower here, it looks like. To see what because they have that coverage because they don't want to charge that Doom. Because if you charge that Doom, not good. Yep, there you go.
Not good.
Good. Yes, they're not shooting at the Doom, which is good during block. That is a very strong thing that you should definitely... And they get the Sojourn down. They're going to probably...
we got the Brig down.
That's strong. They're trying to ignore the Doom. That is honestly really smart. Because yes,
Yeah,
if you
really
crumble
good.
everything, you can
go.
just go for the Doom.
Woo!
That is a perfect
we go. And
first
Marywood
fight
gets
here
the first
for
big
Marywood.
push here.
We are seeing some magic happen early on here as Marywood does a great decision there of kind of just mediating that whole segment, letting UDES decide where to go. And they kind of took advantage of Doom kind of jumping in there a little bit far because they were able to get the Brig, they were able to get the Curie, they're able to get these like more squishier characters out of the way. And also, again, Doom up there is by himself. So if he tries to go up on that bridge, he is by himself. It is hard to get anything out of that. But again, it looks like everyone's kind of just ignoring the Doom a little bit. They're going to force out that Meteor Strike. He probably is going to try and come down with it.
Ooh.
Also, we did get confirmation that I think it's Portugal for the map. So that's good.
Did we? Oh, yeah, we did.
So, yeah, I did not know that. I thought it was Spain. It was one of the two.
A
But
little
anyways,
bit of a
we're
lull
going to
in
Curie
the
rush
fight,
here.
which let our Curie have ult here.
It kind of lets our Curie get ult here. We're going to kill the Curie on the other end. Are we going to get anything else out of this? Our Winston is low. We do get a kill there, I think, on Sovjorn, I think that is. And now Brig is very low. She is going to ult here, but she is low for herself. We do get Orbit off. We're kind of just throwing everything to the wind. We do get a kill on the Brig and on the Reaper. Yeah, we're kind of just throwing everything to the wind here at this point, which is fair because UDES did the exact same thing. And we're going to try to like get a little bit of damage off.
We're still going to have 2 ults soon. We're going to have the Winston and the Genji ult.
Yes.
So we didn't like throw all of the ults out there.
No, we did not. We did not, which is very smart. And UDES only has their Reaper ult, their Curie ult, and their Sojourn. They might try to do a Curie ult early to touch. I don't know. It looks like we're kind of letting the Winston kind of just hold the ground for right now. And we're just going to play on the bridge. And we're going to try and just peek. And we're going to get a kill on Curie. Curie Rush is over. They don't have Curie Rush.
True.
Well, they do, but not in this fight. But that's very great because now we can just kind of push and keep our pace up on the bot. As now we're going to be able to get this checkpoint. That's very strong for Marywood that they got this checkpoint like that. They were able to kind of counteract that Curie ult, prevented it from happening, and now they're in a strong position here to push it up a little bit farther. Again, UDES might try to overuse ults here, which honestly, it's fine if they do, because Marywood will be in a very good defensive position.
Yeah. Oh, here's an ult.
It looks like they're going to try and ult here. They're going to get some
ults
ults out. There's 1. There's 2.
Oh,
there's
wow.
2. There's 4.
Yo!
That's a 4K by Maynard.
Woo! Look at that!
A beautiful turn of events, even though it looks like the Doom did try to take the bot, and he does actually waste ult for this.
Oh, there he goes.
He's actually going to probably die here, maybe. He might even die. I don't know. No, it doesn't look like. His team might be back in enough time.
Mason will be so happy that I actually got his POV on stream.
And it looks like we do get a kill on the Reaper ult.
Oh, wow.
That's insane. We get a kill. No, we don't.
Come on,
Juno
baby.
goes down, but
Come
that's
on,
okay.
Marywood.
We're holding strong somehow. We get the kill on Sojourn. We are still holding strong. We're still holding strong through all these ults somehow. We might be able to get a kill on the Curie. We might, and we do. And the Brig is also low. We might get a kill on the Brig here, and we do. We are pushing, and we are setting the tempo here.
Marywood, that's robot, baby.
Marywood is edging closer and closer. I am standing too. I am standing too for this, folks. This is very close.
Oh my god.
Marywood has the advantage here. They used all their ults. Marywood is able to have almost 4 ults online. Marywood has to just keep the pressure up. Get a kill here. Get something going.
Come on.
And they might do so.
Come on.
As Brig is getting low.
The bot! The bot! The bot! The bot's running away!
The bot is running away. The Doom is taking it away. They are able to counteract it a little bit. They might try to ult here. Let's see what they're going to have happen. They do get a kill on the Sojourn. They get the kill on the Brig. They get the kill.
Yes!
They're going to ult here. They're going to commit. They're going to commit. But it looks like, yes, the bot is running away. But it's okay because Marywood still has the advantage here. They're going to try and stagger as much as they can right now. Doom misses his punch. They're going to hold on a little bit here.
They're backing up.
Marywood is
getting
very, very close here. They're resetting a little bit. We're going to have Blade. We're going to have Rush. We might get a brig kill here. Maybe. Just maybe. No, but we do pop Sojol, and he's just going to jump out. That is smart. Good pop there.
Come on. Come on, Marywood.
Getting closer. We're getting closer.
Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on.
There's Kiri Rush. There's Kiri Rush. There's a kill.
We're hyping
There's
up for
2 kills.
Ult.
We're going to be ready for a Genji ult. Maybe. Actually, he might hold it here. He might not need it.
Ooh, Genji goes down.
And he does, unfortunately, die here. But we do get Kiri Rush here. We might see something happen. Let's see if anything will happen here. We do get a kill on Brig. They're pushing. They're pushing. We are edging closer to history for Marywood Esports. Doom is in the back line. He is struggling. He's trying to get out. He will. But we are going to see an ult come out here from Emery. But Doom will miss the ult here.
Here we go. We're backing up a little bit.
Again,
backing up a little bit.
That's okay. They're kind of settling down. They're settling. They're settling down. We do get a kill there on the Sojourn in the back line. I saw that. Beautiful play there. Marywood's going to take the advantage here. They're going to push up. We still have Blade. Let's see what happens. They're going to get the kill. They're going to go for the Kiri.
The bot's running away. The bot's running away.
The bot is running away, but we still get some Kiri kills. We might be able to catch it.
It's okay. Our Kiri's going after the bot. They're all going after the bot. Who's on it?
Yeah. It's the Doom.
Who's on that
bot? The Doom
bot?
is constant. It's the Doom. The Doom is...
Oh my god.
It back to kind of keep it still going.
Yeah.
They're basically the strat is that he's trying to put so much pressure on the enemy line. Again, Reaper is gonna die here with ult.
We trade.
Again, we still have some ults online. There could be a possibility we have a final push right here, right now. We're gonna see what happens here. It looks like we might see it.
You know,
we're gonna get an orbit.
That Doom is back on the bot. He's running away with it.
He's back on the bot again.
Mayna's going after him.
Again, we are able to counteract it. No, we do. We are able to counteract it. The team is just going to hold the others in spawn. If I were Marywood, I would try to focus on that Doomfist. If we can get Doomfist out of the game, that is... They get the Sojourn stagger.
Ooh,
unfortunately, Winston does go down. Marywood is kind of just playing... They are just pushing it as far as they can up.
There's a minute left. A minute left to decide whether or
not
Marywood wins the finals.
For the first time in Marywood Green history, by the way. Marywood Gold did it, like last... Marywood Gold did it last season.
And hopefully we will see Green do it this time. Here we go. Kiri ult goes off.
Kiri ult goes off. They're going to be popping as much as we can. Let's see what happens. We're going to get maybe one.
Kiri goes down.
Kiri does go down here. We are committing a little bit into this. It's okay, though. We still have some advantage. We are just going to try and get out of here. We need to reset. Okay, they're able to get the Doom off of our Juno.
A little bit of a Marywood. 20 seconds left.
20-second left. All Marywood has to do here, folks, all we have to do is win one fight, folks. That is
9 seconds.
That is all we have to do. We might see a Blade come out here. Blade is close. We'll see what he does. It looks like they're going to dive on the back line.
They're getting him off the bot.
Is online. They get Sojourn. They are. They get two. Are we going to see it happen? Is Marywood going to create history?
Come on! Come on! Get the two!
And that is going to do it! Marywood is going to win!
Yes!
For the first time in their history!
Yes!
They have done it, folks! Yes! They have done it! They have done it here! For the first time in Marywood Green history!
Oh my god!
They win the finals! They go all the way!
Oh my god!
Do it.
They won it! They won the finals! They won the finals! They won the finals!
I have no words right now. This
oh my god!
Absolutely
oh my god!
Insane.
Oh my god!
This is insane.
Won the finals!
They won the finals. They have done it, folks. They have created history. They have set their mark on this esports program. They have done it. Oh, wow. And you can probably hear the celebrations, folks. They did it. Marywood is champions. Marywood Green is champions. Congrats. Congrats. Oh my goodness. I'm going to wait for chat to catch up to this. But, folks, isn't it just a great day? I also lost my voice, and that's totally okay. It's nothing like losing your voice for Marywood Overwatch. It is absolutely worth it. This is an insane moment, especially for me. I have been a part of the program as well, and in all of my 4 years, I have not been able to win it, and I have not been able to see my team win it, especially the players that I have played with. I have not been able to see them win it, and to be able to be here and to be able to actually win it is absolutely amazing. They won. They absolutely won.
This is so exciting.
Hello. Oh my.
Oh, my voice. Hello.
Wait, hold on, let me get a.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
We won.
Here.
Okay. Oh, hi, Tanner. Hello. Hi.
First off,
believe it.
congratulations.
You guys won!
Congratulations.
You get a trophy!
We do get a trophy. I'm so
You do. You will get a trophy.
Don't
Wait.
spook me, just for heads up, I can't hear you. But we are doing
That's okay.
post-game interviews with our Kiriko.
Hi, I was in Kiri.
Beautiful.
Char, how do you feel?
Oh my god, I'm like hyper. I'm hyper. Oh my gosh, I'm like, you know, I've been here 4 years, and quite literally, just like this last like year, I just like got really like into this. Like, that sounds bad to say, but like, oh my god, I'm so happy we won.
Yes.
And you know, it's like a good goodbye. Oh,
It's so exciting.
I know.
What
That is an amazing goodbye present in general.
You guys won the first map, right?
Yeah.
Then you won the second, lost the third, then you won the next one. What was that map that they lost on the second time?
Midtown.
Ooh,
What was the
Midtown.
team's thought process through Midtown?
I remember we wanted to like, I forget actually. No, I don't remember actually. We wanted to do like a because we went Venture and Reaper, so I think we were trying to do like a little brawl, but they were doing poke on Midtown, so like, you know, we were gonna get whooped, so
Yeah, but like,
they
did that affect
committed to that.
mentality at all? Did that?
not really. No, because like it wasn't me saying, it was Mason. Shout out Maynut. But he was like, you know, at the end of each game, he was like, all right, it's it's first game, first match, so it's like a full reset. So it's like you know, a good mentality.
That is good to have.
Go into the next game and not care about the last one, kind of. So yeah,
Great
I forget what
mentality.
map was next, but then like we won. Also, I'm sorry, there's like an echo, so I don't know if you said something.
Okay.
Tanner.
There is no echo on stream, but there is echo in yours.
Oh, okay.
And stream, just so you guys know, we will be getting the asked for Maynut gameplay. He'll be getting interviewed last to keep that viewer retention. But right now we got Shar on here, baby! You're the reason why they didn't all die.
Yeah, I messed
true.
up a little bit, but we don't talk about that.
This is so exciting.
No.
Just a final question before we get the other three in here. How do you feel?
I'm just so happy. I'm so happy I got to do it with a team I love. I love everyone on my team. Everyone's so sweet. It's such a good vibe, and I think we deserve that win. You know what?
I think you deserved it. I think you deserved it.
I know. Yeah, for sure. That was no shade to you, by the way, Tanner.
No, you're fine. No, you're good. No, you're good.
I'm very happy. I'm very fortunate.
Yeah.
I was kind of slacking at the end, so I'm so happy that my team is good. And then they were
You
able
did
to,
fine.
Yeah, that's a part of it. That's a part of it. Being able to rely on your
teammates
is a part of it.
Yeah.
Relying on teammates.
I will talk to you again after the next one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have all of you in to say bye.
Yeah.
Bye, stream for now.
Right.
Spoopy, I'm getting the next ones.
All right, go for it. I'll keep chat entertained. All right. That was just Char. She was playing our Kiriko Juno. She did absolutely well. Regardless of what she said, she did absolutely well as a support player. Great gameplay. That was great job by Kiri. She had some great Suzus, some great rushes. She had some great orbitals there too. That was some insane orbitals she pulled off.
Yep.
So, and I think I know who's coming in next, folks.
You get the comfy chair because you're a guest.
All right.
There we go. You wear these. This is the left. There we go.
There we go. Welcome in.
All right, we got Josh here, aka Downpour, the main Emery of the game. How do you feel?
Light work.
Light work?
Okay.
Not worried whatsoever.
Okay.
Not worried whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
What about?
Not worried.
Okay. What about game 3 and 5?
We played game 3 and 5.
What happened?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember winning. I don't remember any other rounds.
It was Havana and Midtown.
What you call it? How'd you feel playing Emery? Because I know he's more of a new character.
Mhm.
So I'm speaking loud.
That's fine.
So learning that new character in one season pretty much, how did that feel? Was there any pressure on you?
In the beginning, learning him, it was a little tricky, but after that, it wasn't bad.
You got used to him?
Yeah. He's easy. Just pump out damage.
There you
I
go.
gotta get a kill.
Makes sense.
Spoopy, you got anything for Downpour here?
I mean, I'm just going to say, first off, congratulations. You guys deserve that. I was watching all the way through, and it is insane how far you guys have come, genuinely. I mean, I remember when you first walked in here, and you just played Soldier. And now you're playing Emery, and you're playing all these other characters that you did it really well on, by the way. Congrats to
Thank
you.
you.
I just want to say, like, kind of, what are you feeling right now? Like, how are you feeling right now?
I don't really know. I'm excited about the win, but it's not over yet. We got nationals.
There's nationals.
We're gonna win nationals
That
next.
is true. That is what we have to go for next. That would be the coup de grace right there. That would be great if we can get that as well. But genuinely, you had some great plays there towards the end as well. Some of those Emery ults were actually really, really well played out. So
Thank you.
genuinely, you did really good on your hit scans, as per usual. I would not expect anything less of you. So thank you so much for thank you. Just thank you for being a good hit scan. Because you did great. So
awesome. Alrighty.
I mean,
I think that's all the questions we had for Downpour here. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Good job on the win. Congratulations. Let's get Lewis on in here.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. All right.
So,
that was Josh, our hit scan. Very good hit scan. He has improved a lot over the years, as you saw. So now we're gonna pull in, I think, one of the newer supports that basically kind of took a step in after I departed. So we will get to talk to this Lucio. And Lucio, I think Lucio.
Some questions for you. We're putting you on the spot.
where am I sitting at?
Right on the black chair.
Got you.
The comfy one for our guest. Here you go. This side on the left.
Got you.
All right.
Alrighty. So here we have. There's the camera. I should probably be pointing it more this way anyway.
Yeah, that
there
works.
we go. Here we have Lewis, aka. How do you pronounce your name in game?
Lamb 3, not lame.
Okay, because we have been pronouncing
Lamb
it
3. Okay.
Lewis. We haven't been using your username at all.
Lose is fine.
Yeah.
But here we have Lewis here, aka our Lucio of the game.
I love a good Lucio. I love a good Lucio.
Wow. Just one of the main reasons why you guys won today.
You think so?
I think the support DPS and tank all did it.
I would say
Oh
so.
yeah, absolutely. Team effort.
But hey, your Lucio gameplay was amazing. There were some points in the game, I know Spoopy will get me on this, where the only reason why you guys survived an ult fight was because of the beats. So we're going to give the beats a little bit of a shout out here. That's exciting.
Yes, though there were some great beats.
Your first season in, and it's a W.
Man, I feel amazing. Last season, I was riding the bench on gold, so I got a ring because of that. Got called up this season to sub in. I had to show out. You already know. I had to play my role. I switched from DPS to support, which was a weird change for me. I actually never played Lucio before this season.
Really?
Yeah, it took a lot of preparation, a lot of grinding, but we ended up getting it done.
Yeah, would you look at that? That's awesome. I did not expect to hear that at all. But
that's actually
amazing. Do you have any questions for our main Lucio as the previous Lucio player?
I mean, I just have to say, like, yeah, as the previous Lucio player, you did absolutely amazing on Lucio tonight. Some of your beats genuinely were really, really well, and they helped to shape a lot of the fights that happened tonight and a lot of those pushes that you guys needed to be able to come out on top. So genuinely, what goes through your mind? Because I like asking Lucio players, what goes through your mind when you have to, use beat?
First of all, to not Ajax, because he died while doing the beats.
Yeah,
pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes I'd literally just hold the beat to directly counter one of their DPS, like whether it's just overclock or Emre's whatever his thing is called. Sometimes it could also aggressive beat. It's really the circumstances. Try not to overlap with Char's ult too on the Kiri. You don't want to overlap the support ult. So I just try to use it defensively.
Yes. And that's a great thing to do because it worked out for you guys perfectly well. I mean, most time I noticed you beat it at a perfect time because like the Lucio would beat, and then right after there you are, and you basically sustained your team right through everything that they were trying to throw at you. So genuinely, I'm a Lucio lover. So any Lucio gameplay I see, I fully support it and I fully appreciate it. And you are a top one Lucio that I have seen. So genuinely, congrats to you. Congrats to your grinding on Lucio too, because that's insane that you went from DPS to Lucio. But I can see the effort that you put in. I can see that you worked your ass off for it. Excuse my language, but I have to. You worked off for it. But genuinely, congrats to you and congrats on the win. Genuinely.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is there anything that you want to say to stream before we send in the Maynot?
All I want to say is
Nationals, baby!
Yeah!
Let's go! Division champion!
Yeah, baby! That's what we want to hear!
4-2, baby!
Woo! Awesome job. Thank you, Lewis. Amazing job tonight. You deserve that W. Yep. All right, perfect. Let's get in Maynot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh. All right. And that was Lewis. That was their other support player. I love Lucio. Again, I played Lucio a lot. I have like 300 to 400 hours on Lucio. So when I get to see another Lucio play at that level, and he did really well with his beats,
Black chair.
It's amazing. It's amazing to see.
Third monitor.
This guy.
Yeah, right here.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
This is the one.
Here you go. Left side. The man, the myth, the legend, the one that everybody in chat has been going nuts about. Maynot's right here, baby. No, Maynot.
Jesus, congrats, dude. Congrats.
Good.
Very good.
Pretty good.
Easy win. Now I know you've this is a highly anticipated win on the Marywood side. Going in from a past history of finals where there were multiple times where Marywood has made it to finals, but they never just yet cinched those finals. But now this year, you guys did it. It just, the room was filled with energy. And we're just like, wow, this was definitely amazing to see. You're so excited for it. I could tell by the look on your face. But map 3 and 5, how was the team feeling, especially in map 5 with Udez picking Midtown? How did that like affect your comp and mentality maybe?
Are we talking about like the maps we lost?
Havana. Yes. It was
Yeah, those are maps that we like did not scrim very much and played maybe once in an official. So we tried our best. We didn't really come in with the greatest of plans. And especially with the reschedule, we kind of lost a scrim block to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we tried our best. We take those losses and we just learn from them and we go next map.
Yeah. Fantastic way to think about it. Spoopy, do you have any questions for Maynot?
I mean, again, as I've been saying to everyone, first off, congratulations, Mason. This is well deserved. I know you've been working your absolute ass off for this and to be able to get to this point. And genuinely, it is so great to see that someone that I've played with for 3 of my 4 years has been able to get to that top spot and to be able to take a win to the finals. So my question is to you, though, there was a lot of times where they kind of just handpicked basically you. They handpicked like Vendetta, they handpicked Venture, they handpicked pretty much everything. But you came out and showed you're probably the most versatile player out there where you're able to play whatever you want. So genuinely, just how much work and dedication do you feel, kind of helped into doing that? To being so versatile like that?
I don't know. I just have a big hero pool. I scrim. I play flank characters, and I feel like a lot of like philosophy kind of applies to each different character. So you can kind of use the same fundamentals and just play the game the way you play it. So it's not too hard to have such a wide hero pool when you think about it, because they're kind of the same role. But
I guess that is true.
I don't know. I knew the game, and I knew how to play it, so I just did it.
Yeah, I mean, that's completely fair. And I mean, after I just wanted to say, I wanted to talk about that amazing. I don't even know if it was like a pixel touch, but like on the first map of Lijiang, literally first map, you had a pixel perfect touch on that point to cause overtime, which allowed you guys to basically win that map because you were able to come back and win it. So how did you feel during that moment, especially with it being overtime and they were controlling the point for the most part? So how did you feel going into that?
It actually wasn't me. I can't take credit for that. That was all Lewis. We watched it back. He hit like an insane Lucio rollout to get the touch at 99 and just save the game. Like, I can't take credit for that. Like,
that's fair. That is completely fair. I didn't get to see it from my view. It looked like you did.
POV,
so
might not have seen it, but it was game saving. So
yeah,
that map entirely to him. Really,
that was a beautiful. I mean, you guys played that absolutely beautifully, and I mean, genuinely, I'm so glad to see that you guys have been able to kind of win it. It means a lot to me to be able to see this happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you could be here to see it too.
I know I'm glad. I'm very glad to be here. And again, congrats to you, Mason, because you deserve it a lot. You deserve it, and so does the team. So, but again, it's not over. You have nationals, so definitely look forward to that. And I'm going to be watching, so definitely looking forward to that.
Glad to hear it.
All right. Well, awesome. Spoopy, are you done? Any more questions? All right. Before we send in coaches, and then I believe we're gonna have Faintist, aka Parker, in here very soon. Is there anything that you want to say to stream? Your fans, especially.
Look at the camera. Where's the camera at? I mean, thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. Shout out. I don't know. Y'all are here. W Maynut in the chat. Keep spamming that, even when I'm not on camera, please.
And shout out the YouTube channel, Maynut_. There we go.
Yeah, new video maybe coming ever. I don't know if I
feel like. Well, neat. Well, thank you very much. We're gonna send in Parker in here. So that's all we got.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Congrats again.
Fantastic.
There
we go. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna get Parker on.
All right.
Number 64. There we go. Hello?
Perfect.
Is this Parker by chance?
Oh.
Hey, what's happening? There we go. We can hear you.
I don't think I can, unfortunately.
What, you can't hear?
Nope. I can't hear it.
Here, Parker, give us a big old hello. Man, I'm not hearing anything. Oh man.
Oh
man. I'm not sure if it's picking up your mic right. Yeah, just make sure that you have the right mic. While you try and do that, we're gonna jump on over to Walnut. Really quick. Just to see what's happening.
Okay.
I'll be able to see your audio bars. Once you have the right mic. So we are gonna switch over to Walnut right here. And here we go.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that there's gonna be no countdown. I'm
No, you're just going right into it.
My fault.
Hey.
Oh right, hi. Oh my god.
So Walnut, the big question we've been asking tonight. How do you feel?
Well, I feel great. I feel it's like a weight off of my shoulders. Going into this, like I was so anxious. Like I was telling Harley this, that like I was like to put into perspective like how anxious I was like I almost like threw up like during the game. Like I was like so, but it's all better. However, the celebration has to be cut short. Well, I have time, but like I have to film something for my one of my assignments.
Oh wow!
In like an hour. So I'm
We're putting the student in student athlete.
Pretty much.
They're putting the coach in coach. I guess I don't know.
There you go. If
there's
you
no
had
sock
to say...
on here, by the way. If you there's no.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. Where'd your sock go?
Well, life happens. Things change.
Wow, you grew up.
That is fair.
But Walnut, if there is one thing that you could say to your team, without obviously saying it to your team, what would you say?
I need $50 in my bank account. Right? I'm kidding though. In all seriousness, it is. I'm super happy to have this victory for Green. For context, I've been coaching like Green and a lot of these players for I think like 3 to 4 years, right? Like that's how long I've been on payroll. Smile.
Yeah.
Hey.
But it is, and it's kind of especially for Mason and Char, who are going to be graduating this year. It is it's nice to see that victory come in, and especially going into like next year. Like this will be a time where I'm going to be coaching, like obviously I still know the people, but it's different in the sense of like when it comes to like when I coached Tanner and whatnot, like I knew Tanner for way longer than and whatnot, so it's very it is nice to I this win for me like at least tells me that I'm at least doing something right. So
awesome,
and I'm very
genuinely. You've been doing a lot right. You've been doing a lot right ever since you got.
I'd say so. leading the team to victory in their first finals win. I know you said that was a relief off of your shoulders, so that is really awesome. Was there anything at all? But the map losses were great, especially the first one. No, not map losses. Oh my god, the map wins were great. The first point
I really love losing.
Yes, no. The first point on Li Zhang, where you guys had a clutch touch. How did that momentum affect the team positively? Did that carry them in a good positive headspace? Like, how did that Li Zhang win on the first map affect the rest of the game?
That like really set the tone, especially that touch. Like a lot of people, like honestly, I thought that Mason was just not going to touch, and then
I thought just so too.
Like, oh well, and then like the touch happened, and I was like
yeah, it was like wait a minute,
crazy. It was kind of crazy when it happened, and like it really set the tone of like everyone being like we can do this. I think that like a lot of teams, like especially if they lose that first map, it is like doomer central. It is like, oh, everything's over. But like, I mean, the team played really well, even with the losses. I mean, honestly, I think that not to say that we went in like to lose, but it was like it was definitely stacked against our favor. Like we barely practice Midtown, and like whenever we go for our map picks, we go for not Midtown.
A lot of sense.
So
there you go.
And then same with Havana. It is like,
and it was a time crunch. It was a huge time crunch for you guys. The game was supposed to be on Friday. It was moved to today.
But you know what? That's silver lining because then Gold gets streamed.
That is true. That is true.
They also get their final stream. Actually, yeah. No, they should.
What flavor
we'll figure it out.
They should.
But is there anything that you want to? Is there anything that you want to see to stream before we get Parker in here?
In a serious note, please keep continuing to support our players and our program. It is the amount of like growth and like community that I've seen like in this program is immense, and we wouldn't be able to do this without for any of the parents that are watching, like your students coming in, putting the time and the effort to do like basically like they're taking time out of their time they're taking time out of their day to like potentially study or hang out with friends to practice this game. And I appreciate the amount of like all of the things that the players do, and also just like it's nice to know that like there's still support within like our like the future generation, whether it's our future players or just future people going into life, basically. In a non-serious note, W may not. Cut the stream. Cut me off. Cut me off. Cut the stream
right now. Okay, I did it. All right, we are going to be getting Parker in here. I'm going to be joining a Discord call, but everybody should be able to hear afterwards. Let me join on in there. Hello?
There we go. I can hear it.
Hold on. Oh, okay, you can hear me?
Yep, what's up?
There we go. We can hear you. Let's go, baby.
Okay, perfect.
That's awesome. Parker, aka Faintest, the man, the myth, the legend, the tank of the Marywood Green team. How are you feeling today?
Super excited. I mean, those were really fun games today. It was kind of the culmination of our entire season coming together.
Yeah, and we were hyping you up a little bit. Whenever you switched to Hog, we were like, oh, like we've never seen somebody grab as many enemies with the hook before. And then you come in, every time you throw that hook, I think you've only missed twice. Every single other time, you just grab somebody and combo them. Done. They were done. So
yeah, it was a little rougher today with those. I mean, just because the Doom was mainly trying to just get him out of block, but
yeah,
yeah,
and that Doom, he was kind of running around on that last map. He would try and take the bot from you guys, and then you guys would have to run back and try and get it. So it was kind of a game of cat and mouse there with the bot, but you guys were able to get it. And that's the part we're here for.
But, yeah, I mean, their tank could only block, progress, not damage. So, I mean, that's kind of how it was.
There you go. That's what we like to hear. So, what was the overall like strategy of going into these games? I know the strat had to change up with maps that Udes picked, but you guys' maps that you like, how was your strategy, and how did it affect everything with their hero picks?
I think we were primarily like going into it starting to do like Zarya Ven, but we kind of didn't get value the first couple of rounds, so that's why like on Li Jiang, as soon as we went Winston, it kind of was just like our magic bullet against them, at least against their Doom, which were kind of only getting value with, it seemed. So
yeah, that Winston with the Doom was a
that
crazy counter.
insane.
We loved seeing that. That came in clutch. And you know what else worked? When you switched to Orisa on what map is that?
That was Havana.
Yeah. What was the Orisa switch? Is that like a default that you play?
No, I really hate Orisa. So like I'm always wary to swap to that character because I just don't like her at all. But I mean, I figured because they had Mayolt coming up, it seemed that I could get away from Mayolt and still break Doom block, and maybe live a little bit longer.
Yeah. And speaking of clutch picks, your ball successfully stalled a lot of points. I think 2 points. That was great ball play. Do you also play ball pretty often, or is that like
I used to. I wish I practiced him a little more for the season because he's kind of good into certain matchups. and like sullen like that. So if I had a little more time practicing him, I probably would have picked him up a little bit more.
But hey, you guys won the grand finals, so
Yeah.
I think you guys are pretty good.
Yeah.
But is there anything that you want to say to your team or to stream while you got the mic?
I mean, thanks for everybody that watched, and I think the team overall, I mean, our progress from fall to now was insane. Like our dives did not look like that even a couple weeks ago. I mean, this like playoffs we really locked in with the dives. So I mean, congrats to the team. GG's.
True. And we know that you transferred in from Kings. Our top question here is, how was the transfer, and do you have a favorite? You don't have to answer that, but you know.
No, I can't answer that. I can't answer that. But both teams gotta win. That's all that matters.
Both teams gotta win.
That is true.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, that's what we like. Well, any questions for Parker Spoopy?
I mean, I just have one, and honestly, I mean, going into it, I mean, a tank. You're pretty much the head there. You're pretty much directing where everyone's going. You're directing pretty much most of that contact, if not Mason. And again, that Doomfist,
I can't hear.
That was
Spoopy,
a sizable foe.
I don't know.
Oh wait, okay. Oh,
I didn't know that.
All right.
I did not know that. Spoopy, what was your question? I'll relay it.
Here, I'll relay the question. The question basically is going to be, against that Doomfist, how did you be able, kind of like being able to adjust to that tank and that playstyle, because his playstyle was really good and unique for a Doomfist.
Yeah. So the question was, against the Doom, how was adjusting against the way that the Doom played versus the way that you guys played?
Oh, so like kind of what we did around, like how we played around it.
Yeah.
So we kind of wanted to wait for the Doom to come in, and we knew their backline was a little weaker. So we kind of just waited for them to go in, and then just jumped their backline really hard. That way, I mean, he couldn't really, like, if we killed their team faster, he couldn't really do anything.
True. There were many instances where we saw you guys completely ignore the Doom and just go straight for the Ana in the backline, and that's always a really strong play. Can't do nothing without supports.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they caught us off guard with like the Ana Brig or whatever they ran on Midtown, just because they could keep booping us away. But like any open map, it was really hard to counter us compared to like there's no way their supports are getting away.
Yeah. Well, that is awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I know we rarely hear from you, but hey, we love it when you pop on the stream. So thank you so much. Very amazing gameplay. And we wish you guys luck in nationals.
Thank you. GG's.
Exactly.
There we go.
GG's.
Alrighty, now I believe Harley is the last interview.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Go for it. I'll keep chat going.
Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse at?
All right. So far, chat, we've talked to pretty much everyone on the team and the coach. Shout out to Walnut. I've known Walnut for a while, and he's also a great coach. He helped me a lot with my Lucio gameplay. He also helped me to learn how to play Juno, because I had to learn Juno in a pinch, because that was when Juno first came out. I had to learn Juno in a pinch because Juno was really good in comp. And I mean, it kind of worked out for us for like a lot of our seasons, which was really good. So, I mean, it was just great team play all around from everyone for that win. Honestly, it was so nice to watch, just from like in like a nice like spectator's perspective, to just see like how everyone just flowed, how the dives were looking, because the dives looked immaculate when they kind of were able to do them correctly. They looked immaculate. They were able to get the supports, sweep it up, and then
the director. Alrighty.
The
So
director.
right put on these headphones,
There
right?
you go.
Alrighty.
There we go.
Did my capriccio. Camera's over here.
Yes, there it is.
Go nuts.
There we go.
Awesome.
So here's Harley. Welcome aboard, Harley, the director of Esports, coach of many teams, wearer of many hats. Harley, the question we've been asking everybody: how do you feel?
I mean, me, I'm tired, but I did like no legwork for this. This was all the team. This was all the players. This was Pirate Walnut. Like, the roster that we have right now is incredible. We've got Shar, Mason, Parker, Lewis, Josh, Frankie. Like, we've got the dream team right here. Many of these players have been here for years, and I mean to be able to get a win tonight, this is just incredible for not only for the program but also for all the people who came before and after. Right? I mean, Spoopy, you were talking about how amazing this is, and like to just experience this. I was tuned into the stream before, and it was just this was amazing. This is history for Marywood Overwatch. I mean, we had a gold win in the fall. We've got a green win in the spring. Obviously, we clinched nationals spot right here. So I mean, this is I can't take any credit for this. I'm just happy to have been a part of the process in some small way. But I was running around taking lots of photos. I was doing the social media. I was doing all my director things. So
photos are important. Spoopy, do you got any questions for Harley?
Yes. And I just wanted to say congrats, Harley. Again, I know you're giving credit, but that you deserve at least a little bit of credit for everything that goes on in the esports facility and everything that goes on behind the scenes as well. Because again, I can attest to this. I was there when you first started, and I was there, and you were there when I moved on. So it is an amazing thing to see how you came about as a director and you have shaped this esports program into what it is today. And just to be able, we used to only have one Overwatch team, and now we have 2 Overwatch teams, and now we have even more teams coming with Marvel Rivals, Super Smash Bros. We might even have more in the future. Who knows? But it's the simple fact that you you came in, you put effort in to absolutely just give the students what they want, and that's just to simply play the game. So genuinely, my question and my simple question is, I mean, how crazy is it? How crazy is it that you came in here and you've shaped a program? How do you put that into words? You know,
I really can't put it into words. It's been the culmination of such a journey. I started doing this when I was in college, right? I was a student. I was running a club program for 3 years. It was just community. There were some people who were against the idea of me being in charge of an esports organization, and I took that kind of willingness to prove them wrong. And I not only did I find something that I'm so incredibly passionate about, but this is my calling, right? I don't want to make light of it, but like genuinely, when I am able to come into this facility and I see people playing Overwatch and Marvel Rivals and practicing for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and just playing games, it fills me with such joy that it's impossible to describe, but I know for a fact that it is my life's calling to be able to do this every day. I consider myself the luckiest, most blessed person alive. And I want to continue offering all the opportunities that I can to all the students in esports and beyond to continue having this program be a symbol of what Marywood can be, a symbol of what college esports can be, and a path for people to follow, a step on their journey as they continue to learn, grow, and take the experiences that they get here and make their own life, make their own passion, and find their own reason to live, basically. So this is incredibly profound, and I'm like I'm almost lost for words. I know I just talked for probably like 30 seconds straight, but I'm like I don't know how to describe it more than that. It was exciting. It was amazing. I'm so proud of the team. I'm so proud of this program. We've got so much more to do as well. We've got another match on Friday. You gonna be here for that?
Hopefully so. I'm gonna check my schedule and I'll hopefully see if I can be here. So
we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna try. Yeah, it's gonna be our gold match on Friday. Yeah, coming down the pike, we've got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tomorrow and Marvel Rivals tomorrow, both third place matches. So very, very hyped. Then we've got a little bit of a gap, and then we've got Overwatch Gold on Friday. And, you know, with a little bit of skill and a little bit of luck, and God willing, we're going to get another trophy. So I'm hoping that we'll have a really good result. No matter what, this semester has just been, this year has just been momentous, so far and away the best year I think that this program has ever had, and I'm just going to keep doing what I can to make every subsequent semester, every subsequent year better. So shout out to all the teams, shout out to all the players, everyone in the program. I'm not going to list off everyone's names because I know everyone's trying to go home.
We'll be here for a minute.
But I just want to give a big shout out to everyone who's even been involved with the program, our alumni who come back and cast, our volunteers who help out, our volunteer coaches, our paid coaches, our student staff, our club participants, the people who just show up to play video games every once in a while, anyone who even wants to be a part of the team. Thank you for being a part of this community.
Let's get the team in to say bye.
Let's get the team in to say goodbye. All right. You want to?
All right.
I'll let you call them in. I'm just gonna sit here.
Beautiful. It was great to see. That was a treat. That was
yeah. You don't have to.
How I've got a question for you. How did it feel watching that back? Like as someone who was on the team with these people.
We got the whole team coming in.
Oh, I mean, I can answer this one pretty simply before the whole team comes in. I just felt proud because I saw.
Alrighty, let's get this
start up.
Let's get this camera big.
I'm still here.
We won't be able to see you, but we'll be able to hear you. Alrighty.
Okay.
The only one not wearing my jersey.
No, I'm not wearing my jersey either. We're good. We're twinning. Let's go.
Well, this is Marywood Overwatch Green Team, the ones who won tonight. Give them a round of applause.
Congratulations. And Parker from home.
And Parker from home.
And Frankie, who is not here right now, but everyone here, a valued member of the team, the program. Congrats, guys. We have to get a trophy cabinet.
Let's
go.
Congrats.
But thank you, everybody, so much for watching. This is Green Team, and we will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.
Bye.